Hey, Dan. I was sending you messages after messages. You still haven't fucking answered me.
Snake, do you remember the
Why are you paying such close attention to my woman?
Of course.
And why are you not with fucking Emma?
Hey, Danny G, what up?
You
Why'd
went
you with
out
Emma?
to California to fucking find Emma? Is what you fucking told me?
Spencer?
Yeah, you fucking found her? But you're in the fucking hospital with my fucking woman. Give me her fucking heart balloons and shit. Yeah, she's putting me. You just give me whatever you got in the fucking shop. But if you don't pick out a fucking heart balloon, what the fuck, man?
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
You had Casey's phone.
Former members of the Navy SEALs.
Who the fuck is Metal Gear?
6 hours after her fucking surgery. And you won't answer my goddamn calls?
They have the big shell under complete control.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Don't treat me like I'm fucking nothing.
No problem, Danny. Glad to be of service.
You want to fucking treat me like that, then I'll get a hold of them, huh? And me and them will fucking talk. I'm not playing the fucking goddamn game like you guys are. Stay the fuck away from my fucking woman. And don't go back and tell fucking Casey what I said. Like you did it last fucking time.
$30 billion. What makes him think they...
Or I'll find your fucking boyfriend, and I'll tell him everything you fucking do.
Hostages, huh?
You want to be a fucking cocksucker and not answer my
Extra,
goddamn call?
We'll get to that eventually.
I was all fucking fine with you being there with Casey.
I guess Rising will be the one I played last.
When you
because
don't
it's...
answer my goddamn fucking
Actually,
call,
no. Metal Gear Solid 5 will be
makes
the
me
one that was last.
fucking worry like a motherfucker. The other shit is fucking going on.
I forgot about it.
That's not the worst case scenario.
Don't fuck around, Dan. I'll be a fucking asshole. If you want to be a fucking asshole, I'll be a fucking asshole.
The base ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup.
Oh, and if you fucking touch my fucking girlfriend, then you fucking broke her heart, because I will break up with her, because she would have allowed you to do that. So there you go.
And safeguard the president and other hostages.
The only one you're gonna be fucking hurting in the long run is you, if you fuck around with me. You don't fucking get into your phone, do you, you asshole? Asshole motherfucker.
Asshole motherfucker.
What you're fucking trying to do is you're trying to fuck me and Casey up because of the shit that fucking Casey did to Emma. Because of the shit that fucking Casey said to Emma, you were trying to fuck me and Casey up. You fucking scumbag ass motherfucker. Trying to play all the fucking innocent fucking ass bullshit. You fucking cocksucking faggot. You wait.
What's the visibility?
I'm gonna tell Casey exactly what's going on. She don't believe me.
I won't have to use the IR gun.
I'm not gonna give a fuck. Because the only one you're gonna hurt is Casey.
Cut through the oil fence.
Your supposed fucking friend. You fucking bitch. And I will find your ass. And I will hurt you back one way or another with your fucking boyfriend.
And by the way, Snake,
So you really might want to fucking give some thought to everything about fucking with me and Casey.
just a precaution. You are now designated.
Fucking asshole motherfucking bitch.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
Complete 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Skip that. Make sure nobody sees
I don't know. I don't know, Casey.
Contact me by codec.
He's up.
Lawns
He's
on the
upset
Kodak.
about something, Casey. I don't know what's going on. He said "fuck you" to me.
Contact you. The codec. will-
Why?
I don't know.
Press the back.
I don't know. I thought we were boys.
Oh, we was boys.
You sending me messages?
Be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
All right.
222 ABC.
All right. All
Give it
right.
a-
No,
leave it
I'll
a
get
ring.
you Taco Bell, Casey. What do you want?
I get up to the next level.
I want what Lauren would have.
what the Lord would have.
Just hang up the phone, Casey. We don't need him. It'll be okay.
Technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research.
Alright, he just messaged me and said, you all think I'm fucking stupid?
The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D.
What is good math?
Damage
To accept, press 1. To send
blood loss is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Is there water in the picture?
Pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safety.
Yeah, there looks like some. Oh, let me get you some water.
Hello?
Seems appropriate somehow.
I'm here, baby. I'm here.
Why are you breaking up on me?
Hatch with a circular
I'm not breaking up on you.
area.
And I'm not breaking up with you.
You did. You said bye.
I'm fucking already pissed off. 6.5 hours.
I know Snake is a fat ass in this game. I'm not sure about Raiden though. And Raiden ain't packing the heat that Snake was.
No.
Shut the fuck up. I just woke up.
No, you ain't fucking on my voice.
Shut up.
You're all fucked up. Cause you had 6 hours.
Fuck you.
Surgery shit.
Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. Now you're talking in a normal voice.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
But at first you fucking started talking in a fucking weak voice with that thing you started fucking manipulating.
Fuck you. I just woke up.
See?
I got out of surgery 2 hours ago.
You just woke up. Jesus fucking shit. You want to be every second again.
Shut the fuck up. You are the one who's making my butt
30 seconds ago, you were talking in a fucking weak voice.
Yeah, you know why?
Don't fucking try to walk on me.
Fuck you, you stupid fuck.
Well, Snake does have
I
the HP knocked
I just woke up and you're screaming at me, and you're making me
6.5 fucking hours for a fucking steam lamp? Are you fucking kidding me?
Shut the fuck up, you
He comes back a little later.
asshole. I was searching for 4 hours. I was searching for 4 hours, and I just woke up.
4 hours. But the problem is,
Problem
when I
is,
fucking left you, it's been 6.5 fucking hours.
Because I've been
Fucking
asleep.
bullshit on me.
Shut the fuck up, I've been asleep for 2 hours.
You were trying to talk.
Shut up, shut up.
Hey, Rob, stop.
Shut up. Dan, come over here, Dan. I don't need to be yelled at.
It's all right, Casey. It's all right.
I'm just gonna listen because you don't want to fucking listen to me at all. You don't hear anything I fucking want to say. So it's all you, girl. Go ahead.
AN-94.
I'm confused, Dan. I just
Lord.
woke up. What's really
Scream like
happening?
a girl.
I'm confused, Dan.
Russian private
Lauren, what's going on? I thought we were boys.
Fucking Dan, and every fucking thing, don't you? Bye.
terrorists.
Lauren, I thought we were boys.
Army without a country.
I'm calling you back.
All right, I'll shut up because he doesn't seem to want to talk to me.
What?
And you don't need to be so worked up, girl. You need to calm down. Look at your blood pressure. I know my boyfriend broke up with me and he was screaming at me because I slept for 2 hours after surgery.
Definitely another
No,
I didn't break up with you.
That's not.
I didn't break up with you. Don't do my feelings for bullshit.
come on, tall man. Why you tell me shit?
Go
I
ahead.
don't know who he is.
Tall man.
That
You must be talking to Dan.
nurse, that's what
Are you
he,
the boyfriend?
Some skills.
no, but that's what
You must be talking to Dan.
nurse.
That's tall man, so everyone Dan is
There's a
her
terminal in front
boyfriend.
of the elevator.
But
You're
no,
not the boyfriend.
Did you say
Okay, you're her
the
friend.
tall man.
yeah,
Who's the one who's getting her all wound up? You know, her blood pressure is dangerously high.
it's this asshole on the phone with her.
then what?
Pull up the map of the
Well,
structure.
she can join the
Then let
club.
you activate the Sawlid.
Why is this man screaming at you, baby?
She's one fucking blood pressure.
Came in useful during
I'm not gonna be able to put her on the fucking wheelchair.
Radar system.
Who's that man talking on shit?
Yeah, because it's
I don't know what your problem is. This girl just got out of surgery. She woke up and she was asleep for 2 hours. She woke up and all she did was ask for her cell phone so she could call her boyfriend. And this man come in here and get his cell phone and try to get you on the phone if you're the boyfriend, and you screaming at a baby. Why are you doing that? She just got out of surgery. Don't you see that
You asked that guy that's there why he didn't do it to his cell phone when I called him 3 times
The
and texted him
will take care of the security.
of how my girlfriend is doing.
To the nose.
Sir, don't you yell at Miss Matilda now. I didn't do nothing to you, baby.
If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay
What?
on guard.
Got it.
Sir?
She's all set. Now you ask. Whoa, fucking wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Damn. Good. Can't you even all sitting on your asshole, huh? You never sitting there to me, huh?
Oh yeah, I've seen Lauren. I've seen.
Sir?
You ain't even sitting there to me.
Sorry,
She's all
I'm
sitting
no
there,
expert
you
by any
asshole.
means, but I like to think I'm better than DSP.
This is Nurse Matilda. And I think, excuse me, I will not have you saying words.
What?
Matilda, don't got time for this. Now, you get your phone and you try to calm this man down. I'm going to take this little girl's phone away. If she keeps getting her blood pressure spikes like this, it ain't going to be good.
Matilda, listen to me.
You be polite to Miss Matilda, okay?
Well, don't listen. Do not get hot to me.
You be polite to me and I won't interrupt you, sir.
Isn't it the 26th
You
of
don't hear me. You're
December?
not hearing anything
No,
I'm
the
saying.
28th.
Because I wanted to make some round rules with you, sir. You be polite to
I'm
Matilda,
saying.
Matilda will be polite with you, okay, baby?
That was my ground rules. That is awesome.
Okay, let's go, honey. Let's go.
Alright.
Hey Jerry.
I do know, like, the last message that fucking Dan sent me.
Well, honey, I got to tell you, I agree with the substance, but not with the way he delivered it. Matilda don't use words like that.
Yeah, I know, if you put in your own,
This baby girl just got out of surgery, honey. She is scared. Her blood pressure is high, and all she wanted to do was talk to some man named Lauren, who's her boyfriend. Now,
You
this
put in your own
gentleman
birthday, it
comes
says
in
happy
here with
birthday, or the day it
and
is
her cell
today.
phone,
It
and she
pops
tries
up
to
happy
call
birthday.
this Lauren, and this man is yelling and screaming at this poor little
I think you
girl.
can put in Hideo
Now,
Kojima as well,
Lauren,
and
a grown man
shows up some things.
whose girlfriend just got out of surgery, and her life literally was at stake because she was under anesthesia, baby. Now, why would you be yelling at this girl? She woke up after 2 hours of surgery, and all she wanted was to talk to you. Now, why you do that to her, baby?
Give Matilda, you let me talk now.
It's your turn, baby. Go ahead.
Okay. I have a problem with this shit.
Don't cuss at Matilda, baby.
Save the mission data.
I know, Matilda. I'm not cussing at you. I'm just cussing.
Okay, I don't like to hear that. If Lord God closes my ears to that,
Alright, Matilda, you said you were going to let me talk.
no, we leave ground. You know what?
Rose.
If you keep doing that, Matilda, I'm just going to hang out.
No, here's the deal. You gonna talk to Matilda? I want to have You don't cuss at Matilda. You don't cuss at Matilda, baby. You be nice. God's gonna close my ears to your cussing. You talk to me like a human being. I'm a professional. I ain't no psychologist. I'm working for this girl. You talk to Matilda with no cussing, and don't you yell at me. I want to have both of y'all, okay, baby?
Analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry.
If Miss Matilda ain't gonna do this no more, here's your phone, baby. I'm sorry. This man is cussing and yelling and hanging up like a baby. Here's your phone. I'm sorry. I don't deal with no grown man who isn't children too.
Matilda, it's fucking airport kid.
Help me. Yeah, my is one down. My blood pressure says 190 over 132.
Kick you, you look like goddamn bad. Stop it.
It hurts. I just had skin removed from my leg and put on my perfume. Oh, it hurts.
kid usual.
Okay? You wait. I'll get with you, and I'm gonna call Dan. On his phone.
Matilda, talk to him. Please, it hurts me to cry.
Give that phone. Leave me alone.
Hey, Erdo.
There ain't no cell phone service.
Matilda! I need to talk to you,
I need to talk to you now.
You don't have to me, because I'm not trying to yell you. I know what a good nurse you are.
I love that little girl. She needs support right now, not to be yelled at her. Okay.
I'm not yelling at you.
Okay, good.
I know what a good nurse you've been there.
So you need to put your anger aside and you need to talk to your little girl. I do love her. She is crying.
Matilda, you have got to listen to me. Casey has spoken nothing but a lot of Dan. And it's fun if she wants to be friends with Dan.
Something special about it?
That shit is fine. I'm fine with it. But the problem with that is that she has talked a lot of sexual shit about Dan.
Please, no cussing.
And I was... But, well... So that's just part of my language. I'm not going to explain that.
I thought they stay down on the ground. And, like, you know, one of them wakes up. One of them wakes up within, like, I'd say 5 seconds. Have you been here? And the other one takes about 10 seconds to wake up. Why are they just up?
Okay. Well,
I don't need to...
That's weird. I've never seen that before.
Maybe I should nothing.
Yeah, I need you to listen to me for 10 seconds.
No, Matilda, you're not even listening to me.
Just have to deal with them.
You sound very
That's
inebriated.
Matilda, I got Dan's phone 2 or 3 times tonight. Dan wouldn't answer his phone.
Are you ready to hear why? Or are you going to keep harping on this? Because I've
Dan did not have a reason to not answer his fucking phone, so nobody's going to tell me the reason why.
Okay, are you
no
done
bum
now?
Otherwise, I think all of you are full of fucking shit.
All right, now.
And my girlfriend is playing me.
Maybe that's
This
alright.
call's going to be disconnected if you say one more foul word
Okay,
out of
Dave.
that mouth. Miss Matilda, don't hear that. Now,
Well, I'm telling you, Miss Matilda, I'm trying to do this with all due respect. There was no reason for Dan to not answer his phone. None.
are you sure?
Zero. He had zero reason to not answer his
Oh,
phone.
DNA, boo boo.
Oh
no, boo boo, you messed up.
You do not hang up on Matilda. I came in and worked the double shift
Yeah,
just
just
to be with
usually
your little girl.
I've never seen that before. I've played this game a few times now. I've never seen when you do the computer bit and the cutscene plays and the guards are just
Lauren.
up pointing their guns at you. Usually they like are on the ground knocked out, then they wake up.
Whatever fucking bullshit
And then you have to go hide
and
and maneuver yourself around them. But
if you try to fuck with me, Casey, you're gonna find a pissed off asshole, and I will fuck with you and your boyfriend.
What's going on?
that's interesting.
You tell me. You didn't answer my fucking phone. I called you fucking 3 times on your phone earlier. And all I wanted was information about how Casey was doing. And you couldn't answer your phone. Are you fucking kidding me?
All right,
Fucking kidding
can I
me.
explain something?
What are you gonna explain, Dan? It was 6.5 fucking hours when Casey was supposed to go in this fucking surgery.
There you go.
So you don't want an explanation, or you do?
I wanted a fucking, yeah, I do. I'm fucking pissed off now. I'm so pissed off at you because you didn't answer the damn phone. You're the only fucking connection that I had there with her.
All right, listen now.
The terrorists call themselves
When I got to the hospital, they took her in.
Liberty? The name of their
I was using my phone to call somebody. I was in the pre or post-op area. The nurse came up to me. She told me I could not be on the phone
but he can't
in the pre-post-op area.
he died 2
So I went over to the couch
after he blew
and I sat
Hey,
down
GGT
for
Gap.
a while. I shut my
Aye.
phone off and I fell asleep. I was on a long flight, Lauren. 7-hour flight with a 3-hour layover. I was jet lagged. I fell asleep. I woke up, turned the phone on, went to go see Casey, and I have all these hate messages and scenarios that you've dreamed up in your head. This is all in your head, buddy.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed
This shit is gonna fucking happen until Casey is here with me.
Strut B?
You need to be on her fucking contact list.
I'm a big Raiden fan. I have 2 Raiden action figures. My friends bought them for me for birthdays and Christmas. One's like a realistic looking figure, and then one's like a chibi one.
Why are you yelling
Very
at me?
cute.
I'm yelling too. I'm just fucking yelling because I'm fucking mad because I love Emma.
Are you crying?
My best fucking friend, and I can't have my friend suck you.
log into the network.
Are you crying?
Don't really collect figures, but they're very cute. I'll give them
Doesn't
that.
matter whether I'm crying or not. What the
Hey, Lee.
fuck, dude?
What the fuck,
What
dude?
kind of question is that? Where's Emma? You said you found Emma.
I found Emma, but I don't want to talk to you when you're in this state.
Hey, Lee,
I'm
Arsenal,
very
1-0
concerned
down.
with you, Lauren. What's
To
going
Brentford.
on, buddy?
Well, I am too.
Buddy,
Yeah, I'm in love with fucking Casey. Nobody
I know.
answered my fucking phone for 6.5 fucking hours.
Lauren, I just told you. I'll go through it again with you if you'd want. Do you want me to go
I
through
want to
it?
know how Casey is.
Look, you can slip on bird crap.
She's all right.
Then why you had her on the phone a minute ago and you were yelling at her? What's wrong with you, dude?
Because I'm fucking pissed off. Nobody
Bursting shit in your head, too.
contacted me, and I'm her #1 fucking person.
I just contacted you when I woke up, Lauren. I'm sorry I fell asleep. That I was on a 7-hour flight with a 3-hour
done.
layover in Denver. I got no sleep last night. I packed a bag. I flew out to California. I've been jet lagged. I've been running around eating crap food out of vending machines. I haven't been to the gym. I haven't slept. I finally crashed. I apologize. And then
Where is Emma? You said you found Emma. Where is
Oh, that's awesome, Lee.
we don't
Lauren,
need-
sorry.
I'll tell you.
And
about
then,
that after. You don't. You get too much.
Like,
on
Snake
your
is, like,
phone.
really... Like, he just kills everything. You don't even have to do anything. Snake just kills them all, basically.
What was that?
May be top secret.
Get Emma there with Casey.
Usual channels.
Well, I
I
can't.
want Emma there with fucking Casey.
No, I understand that, Lauren, but I can't force Emma to do anything she doesn't want to do.
I used to have a Sawlid
If she
Snake
wants,
figure,
I
but I
will
sold
bring
it
that up with her.
many years
And
ago.
if she chooses to go,
I won it in
to
a contest.
Casey, that will be her choice.
I just sold it.
Well, ask Emma to call me.
I will ask Emma to call you. But that once
I'm
again,
fucking mad at her.
but Lauren,
I
listen.
can't believe she's fucking leaving me. She's never fucking left me before.
GG Cap, I need someone who tells it like it
Mad at
is.
her for leaving me like that.
Listen,
She's my best fucking friend.
listen, buddy, listen.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance.
I'm sorry,
Can't
Lauren.
get in any closer.
I don't like to hear you cry like that.
Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Hey, Dubsy.
Yourself against the wall.
Yeah, I know how to do that. This isn't Baby's first Metal Gear game, okay? Ah, okay.
You alright, Lauren?
In general, the Snake AI is pretty good
Buddy, I'd
at
give you a
handling
hug
himself,
if I was
which is
there.
kind of cool because it's Snake. He should be able to handle himself.
I'm sorry I fell asleep, Lauren.
Fuck.
I want Emma in my life.
Whoops.
I'm sorry.
She's my best fucking friend. I fucking want her in my life. I'm so fucking pissed.
I'm sorry, Lauren. I'm sorry, buddy. I'd give you a hug if I was there, and I'll talk to Emma, and maybe we can work this all out.
I played Metal Gear Solid 4 first.
You fucking left me.
I didn't
Yeah, yeah.
leave you, Lauren.
Watch out.
I played like MGS1 like last year. Yeah, it is Codfisher. I played Twin Snakes last year. I've played the PS1 version too, but I never played Twin Snakes.
Face any waste high
So I played it last year on the channel. Hey, Micah.
button to
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 was the first Metal Gear game I played, oddly enough. It's probably the worst place to start because it's all exposition and it's all references to older games. So I didn't know what they're on about.
I'm sorry I fell asleep.
But then once I played all the other games, I was like, oh yeah, that's what they were talking about.
Lauren?
Even then, I still enjoyed it. And I was looking stuff up on Wikipedia while I was playing it, like... Boo, 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 boo. Red hot balloon.
Hello?
I'm patching it through.
Dan?
Yeah. What's going on?
We have the president. Is he safe?
Someone told them to leave Casey's phone alone.
Upstairs, we've secured the package.
I was so fucking content. Casey was sleeping. I was listening to her sleeping. And Matilda hung the phone up on her.
Come in, Alpha Zero.
Oh,
So I couldn't fucking hear her. And I tried calling her back twice. And
Alpha Zero, respond.
I don't know what was going on.
Raiden,
All right.
the president's life.
And I've
I
never
don't know
played
what was
Peace
going
Walker,
on. I left the room
so I'll play that at 2.
when you
on the
were
channel,
on
I
the phone
suppose.
with Matilda to go outside and
About time I've played all the rest of them, apart from Peace Walker.
because there was just too much going on in there.
seems
And the other PSP ones.
everybody has something
But they're not
to
canon,
fucking do with
as far as I
Casey
can
in person, but I
remember. I know Peace Walker is, but
I'm
the rest of them...
sorry.
don't. Because I can't. The whole fucking. I want Casey.
There we go. That's how
No,
you do it.
and I understand that, but it's not.
I want Casey on the phone. I want her. So I can.
Yeah, pretty much Lauren Lextron. I've played it again since then, though.
No,
I played it-
I understand that.
I played it again, like, a
It's
couple of
not
years ago.
my fault or Casey.
That Shadow Moses section is awesome. It's easily the best part of the game.
Well, it sounded like you were yelling at her. I don't know. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I was listening to her sleeping.
All right.
I know it sounded like I was fucking yelling at her. Something's fucking full of bullshit here. Something is fucked up.
Well, you're
Something is
yelling at
fucked
me now,
up.
Lauren.
Something is fucked up, man. I called Casey and she was sleeping. And I was listening to her sleeping. And Matilda came and hung the fucking phone up on her. And all of a sudden I was doing something wrong. Are you fucking serious? When all I was doing was fucking listening to my girlfriend sleeping?
I don't know anything about that, Lauren. You'll have to take that up with Matilda, I guess. She's a very nice lady.
Well, that's what I fucking thought too. Something's fucking fucked straight up. I'm fucking telling you. You
But-
being out there and you're looking for Emma, you found Emma, but you're paying too much attention to my girlfriend, when you should be looking for Emma. Explain that to me, Dan.
Well, you don't know the story, and you're building up scenarios in your head about what you think is going on once again. This has been your problem all along, Lauren.
Yeah, well, you're paying too much. I'm telling you all straight, Dan. You're paying too much attention to my girlfriend.
Okay,
Don't know,
I'll
so straight.
totally leave the hospital, and I will abandon her, and I will never talk to her again. Okay? Will that make you happy?
That would make
Oh,
me happy.
gee.
Okay,
Brentford are up 2-0.
I'm gonna go tell Casey that
On
I'm
Arsenal.
abandoning her.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
sure, go tell
There's
Casey.
gonna be a fucking meltdown
Go tell
tonight.
Casey.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Isn't that funny how you have to go tell Casey?
Why wouldn't
Why
I?
don't you?
I suppose start as you mean to go on for Arsenal.
Because she doesn't have
Typical shit.
anybody right
Why don't
now.
you go find Emma?
I
and
found
let
her.
Emma. No, listen to me, Dan. Why don't you just go find Emma? Let Emma get
Yeah,
back
he's
into
bisexual.
Casey's life, and then you come back into Casey's life.
Because things.
Is that too much? Is that too intelligent to do? You're a lawyer, Dan, so you should be able to figure this out.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
And he's a
is
weird
sometimes-
vampire
Okay,
guy.
go ahead.
No, because I can listen to you.
Because
You know it's Metal Gear.
sometimes things don't work out the way we want.
There's lots
them
of
to
stupid
work
shit in
out,
Metal
and we
Gear,
have
which
to
makes it
go
great.
With
Scott Wood,
reality, Lauren.
you know,
Okay, Dan.
would it be crazy to bet
I'm
on it?
telling you, I'm trying to be very honest with you. Okay?
I've been
not.
nothing but honest with
Maybe
you,
Nave.
and you keep accusing me of things that just aren't there. Do you believe in ghosts?
Dan, I'm trying to be honest with you.
Okay, I mean, this
You-
is
You want
all in
Emma-
your
You
mind.
want Emma back?
I have
you want
Emma
Emma
back.
back?
I have her back.
Okay. Then get Emma to get back into Casey's life, and then you come back into Casey's life.
I want to cut
Alright,
you
but
to
here's,
That's the best way
suck
that's
on your
gonna
blood.
work.
Laugh
Okay,
out
no,
loud.
that's
Because it's not going to work the best if you're in
He's
Casey's
shifting
life
them.
and then Emma.
no, okay.
Because if you're in Casey's life and then Emma, I'm already going to be out of Casey's life.
All right, but that's her choice. But what I'm saying is,
That's not my choice.
that's the way
The
it's.
fucking fact of the matter,
That-
if you try cutting into on my fucking girlfriend.
That's true, Sawlid.
Listen, do you want to listen?
It's a
to
good
me?
banter bet, for sure.
I will put an honest approach in on her listening.
All right,
Little Lamar.
that would be the best
He was in,
way
Pulp
for
Fiction.
you for everything to
Alright,
happen.
but then I'm the one that fucking Casey's in love with.
All right, but no, and I agree. That's fine. I'm not worried about all that. I'm
Who
not
are you
worried.
in love with, Dad? Are you in love with Casey? Are you in love with Emma? Or are you in love with your boyfriend?
Hey,
Well,
DNA.
I'm in love with my boyfriend. I'm in love with Emma. Emma comes first
Are
with
you
me.
in love with Casey?
No.
Then don't fuck with her.
How am I fucking with her by being there for her when she had surgery?
Make sure that she knows that you are a friend. Leave her, go get Emma. Get Emma back into her life. Because Emma is very fucking awesome at making Casey understand things.
Do you listen to yourself? Because listen to what you're
No,
telling.
don't fuck with my girlfriend is what I'm saying.
Listen to what
Do
you're.
not fuck with her.
Listen.
If you fuck with my girlfriend, then I'm gonna fuck with your boyfriend.
I know you're gonna beat me up, etc., etc. Let's get beyond all that, okay? Listen. You're telling me. One.
It's not hard to understand. Don't fuck with my girlfriend.
You've said that 100 times. Do you want to say it another 100 times? Listen. Do you want to listen to me, Lauren?
Well, I don't know. I want to understand why you brought a heart fucking balloon.
Oh my
A
God.
red heart fucking balloon last
Bit an
night.
MGS4
Listen,
fan bed
you're
right fight is the
telling me
fucking sickest shit.
To go tell
It blew my
Emma
mind when I
what
first
to
saw it.
do, and to tell this one what to do. And why don't you let other people make their own decisions? I will go and do as you asked. I will ask Emma if she wants to talk to you or talk to Casey again. That will be her.
Emma never wanted to leave me.
Okay, but that will be her choice if she wants to talk to you or talk to
Emma
Casey.
never wanted to leave me.
Well,
So
why
if
don't you
I
let
find Emma
her say
again-
that?
Which I know I can do very easily.
Instead of making her mind up for her, why don't you let Emma make her own mind up for her?
Because I know Emma wants to be part of my life.
Because you know what's best for Emma more than Emma does. That's what it sounds like.
No, it's just that I know Emma wants to be part of my life.
Iroquois Pliskin.
And you,
Not suspicious at all.
Casey did shit that made Emma leave.
okay, I will ask Emma when I see her tomorrow if she would like to be in contact with you or Casey. And that will be her decision beyond that, if anything happens.
Yeah, in 2001 would have been crazy.
I'm not going to manipulate her
like
and
strong.
tell her what to do.
Man,
what
2001 was a
to do.
fucking sick year for the
You're
PS
telling
for the
me
PS2 alone.
she
GTA
needs to
3,
do this and that and this and that.
Metal Gear Solid
No,
2,
I'm not gonna tell her.
Silent Hill
That's
2,
what you said.
and Final Fantasy X. And that's only four, there's more. But
Tell Emma to contact me because
Fucking
I'm not the one
2001
that
was
said all that shit.
crazy
I will
good.
not tell Emma that. I will ask her if she would.
A lot
like
of
that.
three of those are
Tell her.
like this is my favorite Metal Gear
See what
game.
I'm getting at?
Final Fantasy X is probably my second favorite
Go
Final
ahead,
Fantasy
either
game,
way.
or third maybe. And
then me and Emma
Silent Hill
will
2 is
still
my
be
favorite
best
horror
friends.
game. That's a fucking
Okay.
that's
I'm
just
not trying to
a
keep
banger
you
list
apart
like.
from Emma.
And the launch of the PS2 sucked, so
I'm
2001
trying to keep you apart from
was its real
Casey
big year.
of what you
The
guys
PS2's
did
launch
before.
titles were kind
No,
of whack.
because extremely jealous of any man in her life, even if they are just friends.
Guess what, Dan? Dan, guess what?
What?
You're right there where my girlfriend is.
There's like a list. It's like a promotional image from Sony. And it's like the year coming, like upcoming titles in 2001. It's just like
To where my girlfriend is.
there's like
That's
at
your own
least
fault.
3 or 4 of the game, or 4 or 5 of the games like
If you,
killer
Between me and
apps
you.
like right
if
there.
you could leave the state of Maine, you would be in California with us.
Oh yeah, Eco is the other one.
I would fucking be there.
So why are you blaming me that you're on the sex offender registry?
Yeah, it was Ace Combat 4,
Why don't you have Emma with you?
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, Devil May Cry. There is another one.
Because
FF10,
Why are you there?
Gran Turismo 3, A-Spec.
I don't know.
Gran Turismo 3 is alright, I prefer 4.
I just fucking told you, you
GTA 3,
fucking
Ico,
hillbilly.
Jack and Daxter, MGS2, and Silent Hill 2. Fuck.
You didn't call me.
I mean, that's nearly the best.
Hello?
All the best games of the fucking system right there. Like, it's crazy. All in 1 year.
Hello?
I'm here, Dan.
Alright,
All the
stop,
echoes fucked me right up.
stop
My problem with
yelling.
GTA with Gran Turismo
Stop
3 is that
yelling
it doesn't
at me.
have
You
the
can talk.
the used car dealership, which is the part that I really like about Gran Turismo.
You're right.
Is you can find like weird variations of cars.
No,
Like,
you need to
there's
relax.
like
We're not really mad at each other.
Right.
there's like
exactly.
10
I'm
different
not
versions
mad
of
at you.
Miatas and
I'm
MX
just
Lives.
mad that you're there with my girlfriend and I'm not.
All right, but that's nothing to do with me. Do you understand that?
I
Right.
do, and I'm telling you, I do trust you.
Oh yeah, same here, Lauren Extron. My parents got it for me. What, Christmas 2001, I want to say.
A quick hug and
I must have watched
Who
the
said anything
DVD
about
of The
a hug?
Matrix a million
I don't
times in
know
the
what
fucking
you're
thing.
talking about. What's this with a hug?
I was like 7 or 8 years old. I probably shouldn't have been watching The
now
Matrix.
you're building up
But there you go.
this shit up
I was
on
playing
a hug
I was playing
when
Vice City as well in 2002 or 3, whenever it came out.
Because
So
you just said
you know,
I can give her a hug. Who said anything about giving her
the horse
a
had
hug?
left the barn, so to speak.
Why wouldn't you want to give her a hug? You're her friend, right?
Well, if she said she wanted a hug, I'd say yeah, but normally I wouldn't hug somebody. I'd just say, all right, I'll see you later. What? I don't understand.
Okay, well, relax. I'm going to explain to you. She mentioned to me earlier that she would have a problem with giving you a hug if I had a problem with her. I don't have a problem with you giving her a quick hug.
Okay, that's fine. I
Well,
don't.
that's basically it.
All right.
There's nothing behind that.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm doing my best to try to believe that you and her are just friends.
Yeah, I was about 7 years old, I think, when I got the PS2. And
The root of your
yeah,
problem seems
it came out.
to
It
be
came out
that I'm
in 2000 when I was 6. So I got it the year after.
But once again,
And it was like that.
that's not my.
It was like that period of time where like
I'm not
I knew I pretty much knew that Santa Claus wasn't real. And it was my parents doing it. But I had to like put up appearances, so to speak.
Why can't I try?
So like my clever idea was, if I asked for the PS2 with no games, it's more likely I'll get it. Because I just wanted the fucking thing.
Because I went out.
Because I played PS1 games, so like I would have been fine because I had loads of those lying around.
And Casey was having.
But yeah,
surgery, so
then
I said,
eventually
"Hey,
parents got it and they got me 2 games with them.
How you doing? I
All
don't
that.
see what the problem is.
Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2, banger, and 007 Nightfire, not a bad
Then why
game
did
either.
you send me all those
No
hate
slouch.
messages saying I'm fucked up and fuck you, motherfucker, and what's going on, buddy? Come on.
Because I've been drinking, Dan.
I can tell.
Okay.
Why are you drinking?
Because it's a way for me to let loose, but when I don't have to hear from Casey
Boo
after a
boo.
while,
You
6.5
see to get all
hours
boo boo.
after she's gone into surgery that doesn't take that long, which is still fucking me up. Because the surgery, they only take
Remember my frequency.
Yeah,
2.5
backwards
hours.
compatibility,
Well,
unfortunately, it's kind of...
6.5
It's
hours.
not gone completely
Like I
extinct.
explained to you.
Like, the PS5 plays PS4 games
Alright, like
great.
I explained
You know, and
to
it
you.
has
I
all
am
the...
fucked up on that shit.
I am
When I call
sorry.
your phone, man,
Using nano.
What I'm trying to say,
when I call your phone and you don't answer
like,
me,
performance upgrades for some games,
you
like
don't answer, you ignore
Ghost of
my call.
Tsushima. Oh,
I didn't ignore your call.
runs amazing on
The
PS5.
phone was shut off.
The frame rate goes up to 60.
Listen, again,
And
I
the
got to
Xbox
the
is pretty good
hospital.
backwards compat.
She
Plays
went
original
into
Xbox
surgery.
games,
I was
360
calling
games,
my boyfriend on the phone.
and X1 games
Then
too.
The boring one my parents gave
the nurse came up to me and said, "Sir, you can't
You've got all the
use
remakes
phone
of
here." I
remasters
said,
of
"All right,
classic
well,
games as well,
whatever."
right?
I shut the phone off.
Well, it's not completely
Went over
gone.
on the couch that they have, very comfortable couches, leather.
But Microsoft are a lot
You're gonna
better
see these
at it
things.
than Sony
They're
are.
beautiful. Put my head down. Next thing I know,
And Nintendo,
I wake up,
the less said about them, the
4
better
hours
when it comes
freaking
to
later,
backwards compatibility.
I turned my phone
They
on,
gave up
I
on
get
that a
all this
long
heat
time
from
ago.
you, and I said, well, he's mad at me for something, whatever. I'm going to bring Casey her phone. Maybe, you know, she
Hi, Amanda James.
called her.
Wow.
Her phone was shut off as well. Then we turned the phone on, and you're yelling.
Yeah,
and then
they're-
you're yelling
Lauren, they're
at
pretty
the
much
person that sounded
souped
like
up
you,
PCs
yelling
at this stage,
Casey,
the
and
consoles.
yelling at everybody, and everybody's cheating, and everybody's trying to fuck you over, and
Or not
what-
souped
what-
up PCs,
what's
but like,
going
you know,
on? This is all in your head, Lauren.
PCs with their own special operating systems.
I'm trying to stop, man. I have tried so fucking hard to stop.
Metal Gear. Hey, Omega.
And you keep hopping on these fucking balloons. I went to the fucking gift shop they have in the hospital.
It's me.
And I said, I'd like to get a couple of those get well balloons.
Thanks for the reminder.
And they said, well, which one do you want? Do you want this one? I said, I don't care. Just grab a bunch and, you know, give me, they were like 5 for $20 or something. I said, grab me 5 and I'll bring them up to them. Next
fuck, are you
thing I
shocked at
know,
the system?
you're getting pissed off because there was a heart on one of the fucking balloons? Come on, Lauren.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
Relationship
Stop.
problems. My favorite bit of the game.
And we'll talk
There's a red heart balloon.
Now.
I didn't pick up the fucking balloon. The
Yeah.
all the help I can get so that
Man,
you
with
can
what
get in
fucking
there.
happened before,
Reason you decided to be part of this mission.
where are they? Because that echo is terrible.
I'll be interested to play
Wait,
Snake
what
Eater.
are you talking about?
'Cause everybody loves Snake Eater, and it's usually everybody's favorite.
With that red heart balloon,
But I've only ever played it once, and that was when
bothers me to no
the
fucking
HD
end.
collection came out
Okay,
on the
listen
360
to what
many
you're
years ago.
saying. I
Um,
went to the gift shop.
Whereas I've played Metal Gear Solid
I
2 a few times.
Went to, like I said, get a bunch of balloons. They
On the
started
Vita
asking
and
me to pick some out. I
360
said, no, I
and
don't.
PS3.
I'm a guy. I don't care about
I'm a
that
guy.
shit. Grab me. They said they're 5 for $20. I said, grab me 5,
Level security
and
clearance.
here's the $20.
That should get us into the most
And
classified
then
rooms
next
there.
thing I know, because there was a red heart on a fucking balloon, that I'm now cheating with Casey on you. And come on, Lauren, listen to what you're saying. None of this makes any
If I look at this
sense.
poster with this this girl on it, am I cheating on
What
roles?
you're saying, okay?
Okay.
You get a red heart balloon involved in this shit.
That I didn't pick out, by the
It does,
way.
yeah.
The lady behind the counter grabbed the balloons and gave them to me.
Yeah, people love Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay, fine.
I like it too.
still, I'm the one
For sure.
seeing the red heart balloon. when
But I've only played it
Casey
once,
sends you the picture of
so I'm not as familiar with it.
Okay, how do you think I'm gonna feel about
Where
that?
I've played
I would think that you would.
I've
feel
played one
neutral
twice,
and you would
the
say, oh,
PS1
that was nice
version,
of
and
your
then the,
friend to get you balloons. I wouldn't look
GameCube
at the
version.
balloons and go, oh, why does it have red?
I've played this 3 or 4
what's the
times.
big deal? It's-
Metal Gear Solid
It's
2 or
only
4,
a
sorry,
balloon.
like twice. 5 only once, but 5 is so fucking long. You only need to play it once.
Is secure?
Does not give a fuck.
Yeah, is secure.
There's somebody that does give a fuck.
That's insecure.
Oh yeah. Oh Omega, I've definitely played
When
Ryzen.
Casey talks so much about you,
Me and my friends were so
Just to piss
I was
you off?
fucking hyped for Ryzen. Holy shit.
it makes the person give a fuck.
So because I'm secure, that I'm just.
I was so
friends
excited
with
for
you.
Ryzen when it was coming out. I stayed up all night and watched Kill Bill
Yeah,
Volume 1 and
because
2.
that's the whole root
In
of the
preparation.
problem, Lauren.
Oh, it was fucking great.
It does not matter if you're secure or not,
Put
man.
me out of my misery.
She just wants
I ended up
someone
passing out shortly after I got it, so I
to
didn't even get to play it that day.
fuck with.
Impossible.
And she picks you.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
So I'm an 87.
But I'm only her friend, Lauren. I
Hey,
don't
Shin.
understand. Why you build up
Yeah,
all these...
well, I don't understand either.
Horizon's
She's a
fucking
girl
great.
because I told her before, stop the fucking bullshit. Get the fuck away
Genius
from
of them
me
just to
and
hand it off to Platinum Games, because
stop the fucking bullshit.
if you want someone to do an action game, might as well just give it to fucking Platinum.
Without fucking teasing me about
You give them
All
time
right,
and money
so-
and they'll do something crazy.
Get them the fuck away from us.
All right, so what you
Just
want...
like,
All right,
just like
listen.
she told me, get that motherfucker away from us.
All right.
She is the one that told me, get Emma away from us. From the beginning.
Okay, I didn't know that. You
She
don't have
is
to
not
yell.
wanted Emma in the picture of me and her.
Then why are you trying to bring Emma back into the picture then?
The sword lamp. Oh, DNA, I wanted that so bad. You don't even know. We didn't get it over here. It was like Xavi exclusive in the UK over here.
For 4
So,
years.
I
or
can't be
in
friends
Europe,
with
I should
Casey?
say. So I never
Like
got
you're
it.
friends with Emma?
Fucking wanted it though. I would have bought it.
With Emma in the picture, I would be fine with her. Casey needs to smart in the fuck
I really
out.
wanted the
But
Metal Gear
that's
Solid
between
5
you and Casey.
PS4
Why
as
are you
well.
mad at
Told
me?
Emma because
I bought a
Emma
PS4 the year before. I was like, shit, I should have waited.
What difference does Emma's race
Because there was nothing to play on
make?
PS4 in like 2014 anyway, so I should have just fucking waited.
Exactly.
Why would you bring that up?
Because Casey.
Alright, Egbert.
That's why she doesn't want Emma in our lives at all.
What do you think ought to happen to you? Help me out.
That there is the fucking reason why she has told you. Why would you want anything to do with somebody that is not white? She's Mexican. She told you that, Dan, so don't think I don't know about this shit. Because I do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maggie Joe, what?
I really
I
don't.
told you.
Don't disrespect
I
her.
told you. Why would you want to be with Emma? She's Mexican.
Sorry, my beauties.
That's what Casey has said to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's what shit that Casey has said to me.
Well, she didn't tell it to me. I don't remember her telling me.
I forgot how thick they load the
I don't
cutscenes
remember
at
her
the start of the
telling me
game.
that.
Start when he plays
basically
Raiden.
what you want
He's
me
just
to
full
do,
of-
like you said earlier.
I don't think I've played the game for like.
SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I think the longest I've like done the sneaking gameplay is about 2 minutes before a cutscene happens. I know it opens up when you
Even
you do the bit with the coolant
belittle me.
and the bit with the president.
You belittle
It opens up then,
That's the problem.
but then they just load you
No
with
one
cutscenes.
belittles
You're there with my fucking girlfriend.
Once
Oh,
again,
especially the ends too.
Me and
Oh,
my
God.
girlfriend, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Good for streaming though,
alright,
because
so
you can
you're
just
gonna
sit back
fight me and you're gonna beat
listen.
me.
You
You
want my
can't
best
take.
friend,
You
Emma.
can't take me,
I
okay?
can get it.
You can't
I
take
have
me,
3
Lauren.
different
Especially with Metal Gear Solid 4.
areas that I can get
Lauren,
on
you
fucking
can't
Emma.
take me, so stop.
There's not a lot of gameplay in that game.
Let's get
I
beyond
have
that.
3 different addresses that I can get on the Emma.
Okay, good old dude.
Consider the possibility
I've known Emma for 4 years. 5 years. Almost 5 years.
Okay.
It'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison.
Don't ever fuck with me, Dan, if you want Emma.
You need to stop threatening me, because if you threaten me, I'm gonna come after your
You
ass.
just fucking threatened me. You try to fucking threaten me with Casey,
I didn't threaten
I'm
you.
gonna fucking bury your goddamn ass.
You're not gonna do
Bury your
shit.
goddamn ass.
Don't ever fucking threaten me with Casey.
Go fuck yourself, you
You're not fucking
cocksucker.
good, Dan.
Fuck you, I'll fuck you
You're
up.
not good, Dan. If you want fucking Emma, you do not fuck with me, Casey.
I'll fucking do whatever I want.
You fuck with me, I'm gonna fucking pepper you.
Understood.
So do not try to fucking talk tough.
Make it
You're the one that's been
Because
talking
I was
tough.
very fucking last string, Dan.
Her, no matter how hard they
To
try.
fucking bury your ass with Emma and with your fucking boyfriend. So you better fucking stop it with me, Casey.
You were just
Don't fuck with me, Casey.
you were just crying like a little bitch 5 minutes ago. Little baby.
Call me a bitch, you fucking cocksucker. I'll fucking bury you.
You ain't gonna do
You
shit.
don't fucking believe me?
Whether
You
this is
try
real
me.
or a bad dream, I'll keep
You want to
watching
be nice?
until it's
You
over.
want to play nice?
Thank you, Rose.
I'll play nice.
And
Oh, I have to
won't
kiss
let
your
you
ass to
just
play
invade.
nice?
Stop the thing with the
You
shit
two
that you're
done.
saying before you say it to
They're
me.
needed on Strut C.
I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No, you just are an asshole. You're not trying to be. That's just who you are.
I am not trying to be an asshole.
You need to stop the drinking.
I don't want me and my girlfriend being fucked with.
You're a lush.
I
Lord.
want my best friend back, and I want my girlfriend.
Well, it's not about what you want.
I am not trying to be an asshole, but I will be a very big asshole if I need to be.
Once again, I will ask Emma if she would like to be in your life again. If she says yes, then that will happen. It will be her choice. It won't be your choice. Do you understand that?
I understand that, but if she says no, I will get a hold of her and tell her that I'm not the one that said the shit that she heard.
Why would you impose yourself on
Who puts a
somebody
poster
that
in a bathroom
doesn't want
stall?
to talk to you if that's the case?
Because of the fact that I did not say the thing.
And they were really
heard.
flexing their mirror tech
Yeah,
back in the day.
know that.
What did she hear?
That would have looked sick in 2001.
Shit that you don't need to know.
Then why don't you tell me?
Because you don't need to know, Dan.
Oh, but I'm supposed to just tell you everything about my relationship with Emma, where she is, when I've last
Dan,
talked to her.
I'm not going to play you a fucking game, man. Don't think you're smarter than me. You're not.
You're
No, I
not.
don't think. I know I am.
You're not smarter than me.
I know for a fucking fact you are.
Yeah, that's right.
You're
You
a
know
lawyer.
for a fact I
You're
am.
a lawyer, Dan. You're a lawyer.
So
Dan, right?
fucking good on you!
Well, not just
It
that.
Westmost with breaking news.
All right.
One time while leaving court, Shin's koala fell into an open manhole in Boston. He fell 16 feet. Details differ on what he fell into, but according to my sources, he dove headfirst into a sewer of poop and rats.
Yeah,
Ask him.
Exactly. You've
Well, thank you, Wesmo's breaking news.
exposed me.
Can you confirm or deny
My ego or my ego?
Shin's koala?
I know.
This is the story we all need to know.
Okay, let's see.
I spent 5 years incarcerated studying law.
And you were a big
So don't think
badass.
you're smarter than me.
I know I am. I don't think. I know I am.
You know you are. You know you are.
Cause you
You
just,
know I know you are, Dan.
cause you read a few prison books. You
But in
think
the
you're...
end, Dan,
Dan.
Emma was obsessed with me.
All right. How many lawsuits have you won, Lauren?
Was
Not
that
you.
it?
How many lawsuits
Oh,
have you
there's a
won?
tribute.
How many what?
Lawsuits.
Oh.
All those suits you filed.
87
How
right here.
many of them did you win? Okay, let's start there.
Yeah, but then guess what?
What?
I did that shit on my own. I
Okay.
didn't do it with a lawyer.
Shin's being harassed by donuts and
If
streets.
if I had a fucking lawyer that knew what they were talking about,
You'd be $80 million
then do the shit
richer
that I
right now.
do,
You'd be a rich
and had the
man.
fucking right wording and actually looked up cases and shit.
You'd be a rich man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be a rich motherfucker for sure, Dan. Goddamn sure.
Really? Wow. You're impressive. You're a legend in your own mind, Lauren.
You read 5 Scientology books.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
Lauren,
Don't go pointing.
you there,
at
buddy?
everywhere, kid.
There you go, Dan.
All right.
My name is Peter.
Sleep off the drunk.
Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a
The
consultant
man
for the
being
NYPD
handsome,
bomb
Miss
squad.
Matilda's beautiful
A poor
herself.
old
Well,
man
that
who got
don't
dragged
matter
along.
because this man was here for her, and he was trying to make her feel good. He was trying to make her calm down. And honey, baby, you can't be.
Lauren would have fought it pro bono. Yeah, no. Ugh.
Then treat her like it upsets me. You yelling at her ain't gonna do nothing.
So you're the bomb
You yelling at her, baby, ain't gonna do nothing but give you trouble and make her feel worse.
This is the bomb
You gotta
guy.
curb whatever you got going
Egbert,
on.
we've got a man on the inside, you know?
You better calm that down.
Just ancient
Because
history.
this little girl.
We've infiltrated the legal system.
Because the terrorist group here.
I don't need to know no story. The little girl, she's crying to me. You know,
Bomb when he was
they don't be making her cry, baby. There don't need to be no story other than that. You love this girl? You don't be shouting at her after she get out of surgery. What in the God's green earth is going on? I'm not going to shout at her. I'm not going to shout at her. That's behavior from the devil. Maybe you need Jesus, but this little girl is scared.
Who can claim to be
I've already got Jesus.
Okay, so you ask the good Lord, Father in heaven, for a little bit of grace and a little bit of patience with this his baby girl. So you and I know she got problems up in her head. We know that. She also is okay. And she needs your support, baby. So you get that devil out of your head, and you, it's okay, baby. You just let Jesus come in your heart and let your tongue be run by the good Lord, okay? I won't give you the phone now, baby. I'm rolling your ear. Be a nice man. And you don't be yelling at another man. Thank you for being nice to Casey. She needs you.
I haven't seen him since
I love this little girl. This little girl called me Big Titty Matilda, and she made me laugh. But you know what? I think that she's a and she's a sweet girl. And whoever this man is who come in here, he's being nice to her. He ain't doing nothing creepy. He ain't doing nothing wrong.
Of course not. He's a man of God.
He's just giving her water. He's trying to be a good friend and calm her down. So you support that, baby. He ain't trying to do nothing wrong to you. I think you're a little light in the loafers, to tell you the truth.
Hold on a sec. Off to confer with the
You know what? Like that. You know what I'm saying? This boy, I think he's playing for the other team, baby. You don't got to be worried about this man.
Possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
I know.
Disposal. It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his
You listen to Miss Matilda. She in good hands. I'm
I'm
gonna take care of your little girl. I don't get off till midnight. It's only 8:30 over here. Wherever you is, I don't know. But I'm gonna be with her. I wish you could take her home with you.
Issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for
Well, you know, Miss
the
Matilda,
Get those C4s neutralized now.
Miss Matilda run a halfway house for her part-time, and Casey already asked if she can come to my sober living facility. And Miss Matilda says that's all right, but she says she needs to talk to a probation officer, and baby, I deal with them all the time. So if I can bring her home to my facility from the hospital, you bet your britches Matilda's gonna do it, okay? I wish you could, because she's someone like you. Hey, I told you I'm gonna try, and when Matilda says I'm gonna try, it don't mean Matilda's gonna raise her arms up in the air and wait for nothing to happen. Matilda's gonna try. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna see if we can make arrangements to bring her to Miss Matilda's sober living home. Miss Matilda's sister runs it. Okay? She's a very nice Matilda speaks to you. She needs to be with you. A bunch of other people. She needs to be with you.
You spray this on the
I got 2 jobs. I work at the hospital 3 days a week, and 4 days a week I'm at the halfway house, and I work 12-hour shifts there. Now my sister, she's in rehab, so she don't really do it. She's on rehab. So, well, baby, I have a sober living rehab home. That's what I do in my part-time.
The spray can be used from several yards away.
God,
check the floor, ceiling, walls, table, everywhere. Try to imagine the bomb would chew.
Oh, fuck, I love you. Stay on the phone.
And I'm gonna help her. Since she sounds very expensive rehab, baby, I know about them places. They ain't nothing but milk. They bring.
It can recognize ionized gas.
They slap a sticker on their back, and they don't give a care or a share in the world for nothing.
Run said like about he's riding a roller coaster of her emotions, mainly rage and sadness.
Because I demand respect, baby. I love
Ups and downs.
And I want to help your little girl, but you better not be yelling at her no more. Because I'm going to tell you, once somebody becomes Matilda's little girl, ain't nobody going to hurt them. Now, you hear me about that? Relax, okay? You be a good man to that girl. She needs a good man who is going to be honest and give her hugs and love. Now, this man over here, he a tall man, and he a man, but I think he a man that like other men. And he can't get that from her, and she can't get that from him, baby. She needs your touch. And you need to be, you don't care about her. All fucking care about her. Then you be great, but she can run to you. You don't know the whole backstory, so you can't judge me on anything. I ain't judging you, baby. All I do is loving her. All I care about is loving her. Let Miss Matilda say one more thing before I pass the phone to this little girl who's so anxious to talk to you.
I need to talk to you, know.
Of support and calm and love for her.
Don't look at your phone insurance
Any
screen.
problems you got with her,
It'll only autoplay a video, of course. It always happens.
Right now,
But I never learn.
and you give her all the love you got in your heart. I can tell you got a lot. Miss Matilda can tell love when she hears a baby, and you love her, but you treat her like you love her.
Yeah, no, I don't know how they do the Winnie voice for so. She does the Winnie voice for so long. Like, when I do like a Steve Austin kind of thing, what? If I do that for any even a few minutes, I'll fucking my throat starts going on me. It's so guttural. I don't know how you can keep it up for so long. Fox, you read out.
You know Miss Matilda ain't trying to hurt your feelings, but this girl, all she talks about is you.
I know the
You need to appreciate that, baby.
And if he wants to take out the plant, sure, of course.
Because, baby, I don't know where you live, but this is the only person who's come to visit her. Nobody else has come to visit her.
Two hexagons join
Well, honey,
on in.
you're going to listen. Matilda's going to give you a shot of
There
truth.
should be packets of
That
C4s
man is
on
a
each
great-looking
of the
man.
vertices, or the stress in
And
this case.
Miss Matilda, don't blame this girl for liking how he looks. Now, I can tell when she talks about you, she gets a different look in her eye. And that look is
Considering
love.
Michelle's architecture,
She don't got that look for this man.
that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what
She don't got that look for this man. When she sees this man, she smiles, and she knows someone cares about him. When she talks about you, she starts doing all this rubbing on herself and all this other stuff Miss Matilda ain't going to even look at. You know what I mean, baby?
Take this.
She ain't interested in this tall man. She just wants his friendship. Now, I gotta tell you the truth. There was a time when she came in from the operations room that she was scared and she lifted up her gown so she could see her operation area. And this tall man right here, who's crying next to me, turned his head like a gentleman. He could have seen a whole eye full of what the devil came to bring him. But he didn't, Lauren. He turned his head.
Lauren.
That's a respectful man. You need to find a way to find some trust in your heart.
Lauren.
We were on site. Unfortunately, this
Okay? I won't get the phone this little baby right now. I gotta go check on my other patient.
Lauren Armstrong, a construction worker.
You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it. Don't worry.
But
you'll just slow us down.
Turn it on that radio.
There's a lot around here. I don't have time to babysit.
Don't be mad at me. I didn't do anything wrong. Calm down, honey. Okay, calm down.
I weren't 87 out of 87, baby.
we need to prepare a backup.
Dad's here. Do you want to come?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid.
Miss
I'll see you
Matilda's
later.
gonna take me to her house.
Semper Fi.
Is that okay? When I do that? Hang on. Let me put it. I guess on the phone then.
Semper Fi.
Dan, can you please get me some water, friend?
Sure. Well, I don't know if I can.
Leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones.
I have something to tell you.
And who dares
Here,
use
Dan.
the special air service?
I want you to put Dan on the phone.
All right,
Okay, babe.
Lauren.
Is he one of the
Lauren?
terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to
Lauren, yes, I promise I'm going to do what you said, and I'm going to tell Casey I can't see her anymore. Okay?
just take care of it.
Because that's what he told me. He told me that I can't see you anymore.
Lock the door, she'll be all right.
Baby, give Dan your phone.
I'll give you instructions by code from here.
Well, take your loudspeaker and give Dan the phone.
Good luck. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the
Hello?
fear get to you. When you give in to the fear,
Can you hear me there?
the darkness
Yeah, I did what you asked, okay? I'll leave now.
No, don't leave then.
Wait a minute, no, I'm just trying to do what he wants. He's...
87 got so caught out here. Been caught red-handed.
Because that's what he wants, Casey. I'm sorry, but I can't be your friend anymore.
It's still on speaker. It's still on speaker. Are you kidding me? It's not hard to take it off speaker. Somebody take it off speaker and let me talk to Dan.
Alright, I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. Casey, I'm sorry, but have a good life.
Alright, you don't talk to me. I'm not playing that fucking game. Fuck that. I'm not playing that fucking game. I already asked you, take it off speaker, let me talk to Dan. You don't want to do it. That's your fucking problem. That's not mine.
What's happening? What's he saying?
What's happening is Dan doesn't fucking doesn't fucking give a fuck.
Dad? Where are you going? Okay, he gave me the phone back.
Right in
He
here.
was home,
I
but
took
he
care
didn't
of
get
the
on the fucking
C4
phone,
and
did
split
he?
C. The
Yeah, I
ceiling of
gave
the
him the
women's
phone
bathroom
and took
is
it
set
off
to blow.
speaker.
That's
What
not
did
like
you
it.
tell him? Why does he have to
Maybe.
leave?
Pliskin's reported other locations
He
too.
doesn't have to leave. He knows he doesn't have to fucking leave.
It means that they wouldn't be the
You
best
know, I'm
places
not
to
playing
choose
that
if you
fucking
wanted to
game.
destroy this
I'm not
place.
playing that
You
fucking
saying you
game.
plan on
I'm
blowing
not
this
playing that
There's
fucking
certain
game.
Why are you yelling at me?
I am not playing that fucking game.
Unless, of course,
Why are you yelling at me?
he couldn't have
I'm
overlooked
not
the fact
yelling at you,
that
baby. I'm not yelling at you at all.
Stop cussing. I didn't do anything. That was just good.
Maybe I'm not yelling at you on me.
There's nobody here to sit with me.
Hey. Listen to me. Listen to me. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
I am here for you, and I'm always going to be here for you.
Dad, I didn't do anything wrong.
You didn't know. Why would you think you did anything wrong? You did not. You didn't do anything wrong, baby. Maybe you did not do anything wrong.
Why did he have to leave?
You didn't have to. That was his choice, not yours or mine.
He told me you told him we can't be friends. I was talking to him when you talked to Matilda.
I did not tell him that. I never told him that. I told him that I was happy being a friend to you. I want you to calm down, hon.
I feel laugh.
You okay?
My wrist left.
Baby, come on. Come on. Listen to me, honey. I am here for you. I'm always going to be here for you.
Jack, what's
It's
going
not going to be
on?
long
Answer me.
before you are here.
Jack!
You're gonna chase all my friends away, aren't you?
Listen, I did not tell Dan to leave. I tried to get him on the phone with me.
He was on the phone with you and he took it off speaker. He didn't tell me anything. All I heard was him saying, I gotta go because You told me we can't be friends, and I'm gonna do what you said. I was going through this again. I said, take it off speaker and let me talk to Dan, is what I said. Tell him. Turn my words around. Do not turn my words around. Shut up and tell him to come back. I'm not going to tell him to come back. Why? He's my friend. Yeah, you wanted to come back. I want Emma back. I want Emma back. I'm hungry. I want Emma back. Because she's my friend. What does that have to do with this? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, well, why were you so mean to Emma? When you had no reason to be. Are you fucking kidding me? I have IVs running in her body of my veins. I just had surgery. Listen to how you're talking to me. Miss Matilda, listen to this. Listen to how you're talking to me. Fucking Lord, are you fucking kidding me? Leave me alone forever. Yeah.
Freeze.
Are you fucking kidding me? You really meant right. Well, because Dan's not gonna be it. So you're not gonna be married to me, you're gonna be married to Dan? I'm not gonna marry anybody. Because nobody is trustworthy. And Dan left me. You needed me. Oh, and Dan. All you can see is fucking Dan. That's right. Dan. Fuck you and Dan. You don't fucking answer when I say hello. I am. Are you going to involve them goddamn text messages? Fucking yelling at me. Stop it. Stop yelling at you. Stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at you. And I say hello. Stop yelling 5 times. Stop it. I don't know what the hell fucking stop it. If I need to take my pill and my nurse comes to give me a pill, I'm gonna put my phone down. You're not the most important fucking thing right now. It's me. I just got out of surgery. You're yelling at me. Shut the fuck up. You're fucking back up with me already. Just shut up. I am shutting up. I am shutting up for now. Stop yelling at me. You threw away my friendship with Dan, and now you're screaming at me again after you broke up with me, after I got out of surgery. Yeah. I didn't fucking break up with you. What the fuck are you talking about? Read your messages to me, Lauren. Read them. I didn't fucking break up with you. Read your messages to me, and you tell me what you would gather from that. I'll wait, and I'm not going to answer till you read back again. I'm not going to go back and read my messages. You know I didn't fucking break up with you. I told you I'm never going to fucking break up with you. I already fucking told you I'm never going to break up with you. Well, I wasn't kidding about this shit. You broke up with me on text. You said go fucking have him. Bye. We're done. Alright, so we're done. I did not fucking say that tonight. I did not say that tonight. Don't fucking tell me that I did. Because I know goddamn well I didn't. Read it. Go back and read your drunk text, Lauren. I'm not going back and read because I know goddamn well I didn't fucking do that. Because you know you say stupid shit when you're drunk and you forget about it and you just
That's such a Lauren shit, like, you know.
I
won't look that up.
Fucking for 6.5 hours.
I want to prove myself wrong.
Surgery. Contact me. Because I was asleep. Because I was asleep. Okay? And Dan couldn't have done that? Because he was fucking asleep. Mighty great. He was asleep. Fucking Dan. Because he was asleep. Okay? Oh, because of course he was asleep. I texted his fucking phone. I called his goddamn phone 3 fucking times. Just to find out how you were doing. So fucking tell me how great he is, Mom. You forgot. Maybe because you're drunk, you forgot. That he turned it.
Oh, yeah, I know. Any excuse you can find to cover Dan. Any excuse you can find to cover Dan.
Shut up now. You broke up with me. We're done. Miss Matilda is going to take care of me now.
Oh, you want? I broke up with you. I didn't fucking break up with you.
You broke up with me. We're done. You're yelling at me. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. You're yelling at me. I just got out of surgery. You're yelling at me.
You don't want to be with me?
I couldn't do anything. I couldn't call you because Dad had my phone. I couldn't do anything. You're yelling at me. So keep yelling.
This is a fucking rack of bullshit.
Keep yelling at your ex.
This is literally a rack of fucking bullshit. You're just fucking thinking up shit now. I find you. You don't. Obviously, you don't want to deal with me. Because you're thinking up a rack of bullshit. So I'll just hang up. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, you stupid fat fuck. You ugly motherfucker with a stupid cock.
This is Raiden.
I'm your boyfriend.
No, you yelled at me after surgery and treated me like shit and drove my friend away. That's not a boyfriend. That's an asshole. So what do you want, asshole?
This is something only an asshole.
Isn't that funny how when James Durant, you call me ex-boyfriend, you've never done that before?
No, I called you ex-boyfriend because we're broken up. Damn that. You drove my only friend away.
Oh, big fucking deal!
With the disposal right.
Don't get away,
Do you think it's a trap?
Don't get away, You're trying to make this a fucking game?
Just heard.
He's fucking pissed off.
I'm breaking up with you.
Oh, isn't he fucking damn special? He's so much more special than your boyfriend? Fuck you! You're fucking lying! You're fucking lying to me! You cheated on me! What did
That's what user action.
Fuck you! You fucking did it! You got any excuse to get to the fucking bed! Fuck you! Don't get it! Fuck him! Fuck you!
Fuck you!
That was real funny, Lauren. I'm hanging up on you now. Click.
What do you mean, what?
What do you want? We're broken up.
Yes.
You broke up with me. My friend. What do you want now?
I didn't look. You gotta stop fucking interrupting me, goddammit.
No, there's a camera over
That
there.
shit.
I can do whatever I want. We're broken up. We're done.
Yeah. Yeah, well, then you're the one that fucking broke up with me.
Yeah, because you're yelling at me. Because you're yelling at me.
I never once said I broke up with you.
Yeah.
I can't bring your goddamn mouth. Is that because Dan? You fucking hanging up on me?
Shut up. I will if I want.
I never once fucking broke up with you, so where the fuck did that come from?
You said bye in your text. That's where it came from, so bye.
I didn't buy.
Why?
No, I didn't say I broke up with you. Is that what you're hoping for? Because Dan is right there?
Hey, Phantasm.
Because Dan is there with you?
No, I broke up with you because you're treating me abusively.
Well, now you broke up with me, huh?
Yeah, I broke up with you. We're done, bitch. Boom.
Oh.
Bye.
The Sons of Liberty.
I guess I know the reason why, don't I?
No, fuck you. I broke up with you because you yelled at me.
Because of Dan?
You don't like
Because of Dan. All because of Dan. Oh, no, I fucking love you. You don't love me.
Nope, I don't.
You're breaking up with me
He's
while
trapped
fucking
in it.
Dan is there?
Nope.
Are you fucking
I don't know
kidding
where
me?
Dan is. I don't know
What
where
a fucking joke.
You're a joke.
Oh,
I'm a joke, but Dan's not a joke.
Nope, I don't know where he is. You drove him away. My only friend.
drove him away.
And that's why you broke up with me. Because Dan's not there.
Nope, I told you I broke up with you because you are yelling at me after surgery and mistreating me. We're done. So that's
Bullshit.
what.
Bullshit.
Yeah, we're done. Bye, we're done.
6.5 fucking hours.
Bye, we're done. Bye, we're done.
Oh, fine. Whatever. Fuck you.
Bye. Fuck you too. Don't call me back.
I want you to tell me why you are calling me ex-boyfriend when I never broke up with you.
For some reason, I thought there was going to be a bomb in here.
After I got out of
Don't know why.
surgery. Yeah.
Maybe there's a room like it later on in the game. It's got a big fucking bomb.
Poor fucking excuse.
Nope, it's a good reason because you are mistreating me and I don't
A
deserve
piss
it.
poor
So what do
excuse.
you want?
And you're lying your fucking ass off.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
You're going to hang up on me?
No, you go ahead and hang up. I'll wait.
You're going to hang up on me.
Oh, I thought you hung up.
Because
Sorry, let's keep
I didn't hang up on you. You're still on the phone. I thought you hung up on me.
Yeah, I was going to. What do you want?
Stop it. I want you to fucking stop.
I did stop. I stopped fucking around with your relationship.
Where did you get that I broke up with you?
I broke up with you. We're done.
Oh, you broke up with me because of Dan.
Nope, I broke up with you because you're mistreating me. Next.
No, don't give me that fucking bullshit. Don't give me that goddamn fucking bullshit.
Next.
You broke up with me because Dan is right fucking down with you, and you can get fucked by him.
Nope, don't know where he is.
Don't fucking lie to me. Do not fucking lie to me. I cannot believe you are doing what you're fucking doing. Are you really gonna break up with me?
Later on. Goodbye. Can't see shit.
Hello? Hello?
Yo, bitch chose me. Oh. He goes fucking
Dan
crazy.
fucking came in the building.
Dan was came in the building. Hold on here a second now. We'll get a call for you. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
She hasn't called me yet. She called me back, but she had to go out and save a squirrel and dance fence and stick the squirrel to the vet.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I told her, I said, you know what, people would do that in Maine? They'd shoot it.
Oh.
Gotta wait, look at that one.
There's so many of them out there, they ruin houses. I don't shoot it because I don't have a gun and I don't shoot things anyway.
Right.
But let me go in the house that way. No neighbors hear anything I say.
What were you doing outside?
Cutting up some wood.
Oh, okay.
Because it's chilly out here. So it's like 42 degrees right now.
Oh, 42.
In my house is like 54 or so.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting up some wood so I can warm the house up.
Yeah, you're all out of breath, so that's why I was.
Yeah. A few years ago when I first got out, I'd get drunk and I'd call NBC. And I'd ask for the department that Chris Hansen worked in. And I didn't leave very good messages.
What did you say?
I don't know. I was drunk and pissed off, and I didn't say anything threatening because I knew that could get me in trouble. So, but I think I remember one. I think I said, "I wanted you and Xavier Von Erck set up a fight for me against you two in a ring and make it legal." I remember I said that on one of them. It was probably like 3 or 4 that I left. Then whenever I think it was like after the 4th or 5th time that I did it, they made it so that my phone wouldn't, whenever I call, my phone number would be blocked. So.
Wow, you annoy everyone when you're drunk, even NBC.
Yeah. Not a very nice guy sometimes when I'm drunk.
All the time.
Well, I don't hate him anymore, and I'm glad that he was there, that someone was there, so it stopped me from making a stupid move.
Yeah, I mean, you know now that he didn't do anything. I mean, he was part of a show that they were doing a story about this because it was a huge problem. Huge problem. And I don't think people understood, you know, in particular parents and stuff, like how their kids were getting online, who they were talking to. I mean, if Kayla was real, her parents didn't know that you were talking to her the way that you were. They didn't know that you were coming over to their house. If that was a real situation, that's very scary.
It would have been very bad.
Yeah, it would have been really bad. And, you know, honestly, I don't think Chris, from what I had seen on the show, wasn't saying anything particularly bad. He was just asking questions. Basically, like, why are you here?
Yeah, well, see, it's actually not quite so much Chris Hansen that I don't like. It's perverted justice that I don't like. Because I know what they do, and I know why they do it, but they don't do it for the right reasons. They don't have that stand. Those people in particular should not be doing that. There should only be law enforcement officers doing that. That's a vigilante group. They should not be doing it.
Well, they didn't
what they do, but they do it the wrong way.
I'm 87.
They lure guys in that wouldn't normally do this stuff.
Okay, well, wait a minute. We're going to stop right there because
lure me.
If you look at your own situation with Kayla, she didn't lure you to do anything.
I know that was all me because of my frame of mind that I was in. But I never would have done anything like that before.
The frame of mind that you were in was that you were attracted to a 13-year-old girl and you wanted to go over and fuck her. We talked about this before. And like I said, I'm not going to let you go backwards because you're going backwards right now.
Those two guys are knocked out.
Well, I know exactly what you're saying.
Okay, so
I was going backwards a little bit.
Okay, so wait a minute.
I guess I'm just mad because
you're mad. You're mad at yourself. You should be mad at yourself. I mean, here's the way that I see it, Lauren, and there's a lot of different sting types of situations that are out there. So we can take the whole predator thing off the table and we can look at something like a bait car where the police department will put a car out on the street. They will either leave it running or they'll leave it unlocked with the keys inside, all kinds of stuff like that. They'll just leave it sitting there and they'll see what happens. And 99% of the population is just going to walk right by. They're not going to care. But then you're going to have other people who are looking for that type of a situation to steal a car, and then they're going to take it. So they're not luring anyone. They're not in the same way that perverted justice wasn't luring anyone. They went into a chat room with the name of a young child and the persona of a young child, and then they let the magic happen. They let people like you come in and chat it up. And there were a lot of people there who disregarded her. Even if they said hello, as soon as she said that she was 13, they bailed because that was the right thing to do.
You have to be on their back to shoot the radio.
So they didn't lure you. Right, exactly. So I think the luring thing, that didn't happen. It didn't happen. All of the other people in that chat room that didn't talk to Kayla or Disney Girl or whoever else was there, they don't have a problem because they didn't talk to her. They didn't have the conversation that you had. They didn't show up at her house. They didn't do anything. They said, she's 13. I'm out of here. No way.
I know I was wrong. There's no doubt about
so they weren't, but they weren't wrong for being there.
But they're not right on. They are not right on everything that they do.
What is it that they do that they're wrong about?
They go extra lengths to try to get guys to the house.
Extra lengths.
Like what extra lengths were there?
Like if you tell them no, they keep chatting.
When did you say no?
There's a few times in there that I said no. You didn't read that.
Oh, okay. I'll go back and we can look at it together. I never saw you say no. Well, we're going to, because you're basically exonerating yourself. And you're saying that wait a minute, and you're saying that they were the ones that kept pressing you. So I will be more than happy to look at the chat, and we're going to go through it together.
Oh, God, I went through it with Winnie.
Did you went through the whole thing with her?
No, not the whole thing. I had enough. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't need to sit there and read all, 400 pages or whatever there were. It was a really fucking long. And quite frankly, Lauren, it was fucking boring as shit. Like, if you were talking to a woman, so lame. I would have been out of there in 2 seconds. Like, are you anxious to touch my penis? I'd be like, you.
Okay, I don't need a recap on that.
Fucking ass, because it's so stupid. So, but we're gonna look at this because I'm saying is, shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so ma'am. You have it in your mind that you said no, and I want to find where you said no. Because if you
told her right out straight that I would go to jail for it.
Yeah, but that's not saying no.
I said no. I would go. I'm quite sure I said no. I could wind up in jail for it.
We'll find it.
I think I said it more than once. I think.
I don't think you did. I don't.
So that helped a lot.
I highly doubt it, because all of it was, I love you, my precious little princess. Here's my dick. Do you want to see it again before I don't need a recap. So you're going to get a fucking recap if I want you to hear one.
Stop yelling.
I was 86.
You're going
Good
to
you.
hear it if I want you to hear it. I told you.
I love that username,
I'm going to look at the chat, and
fan.
I'm going to find where you said no. Got it?
Stop yelling, though. You don't need to yell at me.
Well, you need to shut the fuck up when I'm talking to you.
Well, I hear your voice when you talk. You don't need to yell.
I weren't innocent.
Need to stutter and try to interrupt me. You need to
stop
making excuses. Stop making excuses.
So come suppressor will come in so handy.
I'm not making excuses.
You are too. You're saying that they were there for the wrong reason. That they were luring you in.
They were there for money. They were doing that shit for money. They get $100,000 per show.
Big fucking deal.
That's a lot of incentive.
You know what? They deserved it for having to look at your cock for a fucking month.
Got him.
They had to put a lot of work in. A lot of work. A lot of hours to sit there and talk to you. And that's just one person.
Okay, so now that this thing is done, why is it that they need to keep pressing it?
If you have a problem with them directly for whatever's happening after the fact, go right ahead and do whatever you need to do.
Okay, well, this is the thing. See, one letter that I got, it wasn't just one letter. There was several different letters. And I know goddamn well it was from Xavier Von Erck. One got sent to me. One got sent to my brother Roy. One to my brother Paul. And one to my mother. That's pretty fucking sick.
I do remember.
These are some sick ass fucking people on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the members of Perverted Justice, they're not there for innocent reasons.
But okay, so
for me to protect every member of Perverted Justice, I won't do that.
How would you be protecting anybody?
For the ones that were there for the actual reasons, yeah, I would protect them. But I know Xavier Von Erck is not one of them. He's the co-founder of the fucking thing.
Okay, but what does that have to do with anything about what you got caught with?
Just it's because it's 12 years later. Xavier Von Erck did his fucking job a long time ago. He needs to leave people alone. He's been sued so many times because he keeps harassing people.
Okay, well,
and not just people, they're family members too.
Okay, well,
I'm not the first.
I don't know anything about that. And quite frankly, I don't really care. I mean, if you need help with something after the fact, that's a separate item.
I care because it's my mom that's supposed to get a letter sent.
It has nothing to do with
Thankfully,
what
I interrupted
happened to you to get involved with what you got involved with.
I know. I'm not.
To do. It has nothing
I'm
to do with it.
saying, I know that I was wrong. What I did was wrong.
Right.
I'm not trying to defend myself on that.
Mm-hmm.
If it weren't for that
I'm pissed off as hell because these fucks don't stop their letter writing and all this bullshit. Any way that they can possibly get a hold of me, to get me to call them and all this shit, and to send a fucking letter to my mom really pissed me right off.
Okay.
That went to the state police.
Good.
So
what are they doing about
all
it?
that information. They're still investigating. Every letter I bring in makes them do the investigating more. Thankfully, the letters have slowed down since I had the lawyer write the letter.
Well, that's good.
It's good. I still got that one letter. Somebody's still trying to fucking get me to call them like a bunch of fucking idiots. Do you see why I fucking break down and start fucking crying? Because I'm so fucking tired of this shit.
I understand.
I don't want these fucks contacting me.
I understand. Well, here's what I think. I think that when you were on the show, obviously you were shocked and you didn't know what to say, and you were kind of in a panic. So
Yeah,
I get that you wouldn't have come off that well. You wouldn't have been able to really think about how to respond to his questions. You just wanted to get out of there, I bet.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and then after the fact, you went to prison, you were gone for a while. And then when you came back, eventually you went on the internet and you created your own channel, which was a good idea, because then, you know, you can kind of show like, this is who I am, this is what I do. But the people who were
of me explaining shit fucked me all up.
It really did. It really did. Because I would have to say that everyone knows the answer to the question of why did you go there? And you fabricated this whole story.
But that's not what I was thinking when they put out the question of why did I go there? Because all I could think was I just couldn't fucking think straight at the time.
I think what you were trying to do in answering that question was to try to minimize what happened. And again, try to separate yourself from everyone else who showed up there. Like, oh, no. I'm not, that's not me. I'm not that guy. And, you know, the fact is we know that you were that guy. You were a predator. You were a monster. You were someone to be afraid of.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's really fucked up. And it's so scary because then it makes you think, okay, kids have their computers in their rooms. And like when you were talking to Kayla, you're like, get your dad to put a lock on your door so they don't come in.
Yeah, I know.
It just showed you how fucked, you know, people can be, especially when they go on the internet and they think they can get away with anything. They think that no one's ever going to find out. And this is what happens.
Yeah.
So I can't speak for, yeah, exactly. And I can't speak for every group. I don't know these people personally. I just know your situation. And I know that if they had fucked around, if they had, you know, told you that she's 18 years old, and then you showed up to the house and she says that she's 13 and the cops run out and you get arrested, that's a different story.
Yeah, I know.
That, you know, so the reason why, right, and the reason why they go about things the way that they do is to make sure that when you go to court, there's no question there. They can see that all of the words came from you and she just was saying, okay, that's it. She wasn't suggesting anything. She wasn't, you know, there wasn't anything there. So it makes me really upset. It makes me really upset, Lauren, when you again try to push it off on something. Try to take away a little bit of the responsibility and put it somewhere else and say, well, they tried to lure me. I said no. And the reality is you never did. And I will go through that chat. I'm going to go through the entire
go through that
thing.
chat. But
I
the
will.
reality is, I know I did.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to find it. Anyway, it makes me really upset, and that's why I start yelling, and that's why I get mad, because Lauren, it's like, and this is the problem. This is the problem that you had originally when you're basically talking about, you're talking about, okay, I'm going to tell everybody how I got caught up in the sting. And then you go into this long, drawn out story about your brothers and your sister and how you gave them money. They didn't give anything back to you. I think there was food that was supposed to be exchanged, and that never happened. And then you ended up in Nashville, and you were so disgusted by your family that, you know, it put you in a bad state of mind. And therefore, had that not happened, you wouldn't have been in Nashville. You never would have been on the internet, and you would have lived happily ever after. And that's just not true.
Well, I've never met anybody who lived happily ever after.
Well, we're not talking about anyone. We're talking about you. And again, I'm not talking literally.
He took that very literally.
I'm just saying, you know,
like
you
he always
wouldn't have
does.
gone to prison
I never
for
know
this
what
had
I
it
want
never happened.
to.
And so, you know, I think that's where people get infuriated. That's why so many accounts were made making fun of you. I would have to be willing to bet that the people who are subscribed to your channel are laughing. Like, look at this fucking clown. Like, he's actually thinking that we give a shit about his singing, that we give a shit about anything he has to say beyond the truth. He's going to give us this sad story about his family didn't make him some food because he gave them money. And so then he all of a sudden is, you know, talking to a kid. And that never would have happened if they didn't do what they did. So as you can see, everyone, it's not my fault. And that's what you were trying to do. You're just trying to garner sympathy from people. And there isn't a single person, except for other people in your position, who really are going to be sympathetic to that.
I never would have been sympathetic with it either.
So perverted justice, you can think whatever you want. The reality is, in your situation, they logged into that chat room and they sat there and you came to them. And then you stayed there. So you may have mentioned, you may have mentioned, yeah, you may have mentioned, I can go to jail, which would make sense because you knew that. You knew what you were doing, you know, was illegal.
Yeah, for some reason, I still fucking stayed there, and I'm mad at myself for not understanding why I stayed there.
But you know why you stayed there.
I knew it was wrong. I know, but I knew it was wrong, and I knew I didn't want to do it, and I still did it.
Lorne, I swear to Christ.
Don't get frustrated with me.
I'm getting frustrated with you because you did it again.
I'm frustrated with myself because I knew it was wrong, and I knew I didn't want to go there, but I still went there.
Don't say I didn't want to go there. That is the problem. You wanted to go there, Lorne.
I didn't want to be that guy.
You were that guy. So you have to acknowledge it.
I just hate it. I know I have to acknowledge it, and then I know I wanted to go there.
Okay, so then why did you say you didn't want to?
Because I knew it was wrong.
But why are you saying you didn't want to?
Because I
didn't want to be that guy to do that type of thing.
Yeah, it is. Some of the Enders is awesome.
But you were that guy.
I know, and it bugs the living fuck out of me. I know you get frustrated with me. I understand why you get frustrated with me.
Okay, so think of me as.
But I've been frustrated with myself for 12 years.
Think of me as the public, and this is the reaction that you're going to get. This is the reaction that you have been getting. That's the reason why. If you look at the comments on your videos, how many times are they just things from your chat log that they're putting back to you?
I know. It makes me fucking sick. The whole fucking jail log.
Yeah.
I sat there in jail and I read through the whole fucking thing. Trying to find places that I said no.
And it never happened.
Jail for it. Yes,
It never happened, Lauren. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm gonna see. Let's see here. I am at my desk. So.
You have the chat log right in front of you.
No.
Thank God.
I will in a second.
But I will in a second.
Oh, God.
All right.
Yeah, I know, right?
You have a file on your computer that says Lauren?
And the sequel's even better.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Crazy good. Second runner.
It was going to scare me if you did.
No, absolutely not. All right, let's see.
It's even got a remaster on...
So what is it that you think that you said?
That I could go to jail.
All right, let's look up jail.
I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now. It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja completely.
All right. This is going to be cool.
Are you hiding something?
Oh, yeah.
I bet you that's going to be... All right, let's see. All right.
Don't be a fool.
I'm going to read to you the times when you said jail, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You have another 5 years of school, and you're going to go through a lot of changes. If I had you right close to me, then I would
Oh, God.
Shut up. Then I would still say the same thing. But this is why I wish you were 18. Then I could come get you and we could get married. But where you're 13, the only thing that could happen is I would end up in jail, and I know you don't want that to happen.
Not a chance.
Let's make sure we put it on the kid. That's a good idea. All right, and then she said, jail, what? And then it says, well, you're under 18 years old. If I did anything with you and someone found out about it, I could end up in jail. She said, why? I don't understand. Because the legal age for me to do anything with a girl is 18. You're not 18 yet. If I did anything with you right now and someone found out about it, the cops would put me in jail because you're not 18 yet. That's why it's not a good idea for me to be in love with you right now. And it sucks because I think
she's led the group ever since
I am in love with you.
She's a tough one. All right. Fucking idiot.
And then it says, okay, so say I went on a date with you, then you would go to jail? Yes, because I'm 37 years old and you're 13 years old. She's like, that's dumb. And she says, I know it is, because two people can't help it when they care about each other as much as we do. Shut up. But
I don't want to hear that.
But I don't want to go to jail. And I know you don't want me to either. Let's put it on the kid again.
I knew you were going to say that.
And then she says, no, I don't want you to go to jail. I would cry. Let's find the other one. Shall we?
No, I'd rather not.
All right. So then a couple days later, let's see.
Doofy, watch out. Watch out.
It said, I'm going to find a good place to start. Oh, okay. This is the part where you wanted to give out your phone number, but you wouldn't put it on Yahoo because if the Yahoo police were there, then you could get in trouble. So you said, she said, I want to talk about when are we going to be able to see each other. I do too, but we can't talk about that in here. Remember? That's why I need you to use my PN, like as soon as we possibly can. And then she said, geez, my parents are here at night most of the time. I don't know why we can't talk about it in here. That's silly. And then you said, would you rather see me in jail? LOL.
Right in here.
She goes, no. And then you say, okay, then, LOL. Then she says, how are you going to go to jail by talking on here? And then you say, go onto MySpace. And I sent you an invite to download MySpace IM. So do that. And we'll talk about it on there some. Okay, so you wanted to talk on MySpace.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete. Wait, What's this about?
Oh,
I asked Pliska to look
you
around.
said.
Annoying fat man, I can't
You
shake the
certainly
feeling that
don't
all
want to
the
tell them
bombs
you're
so far
looking
were
at
just
your
wrong.
boyfriend's
So did you
penis.
find anything?
LOL.
I
Oh, this is the part where you're talking about the lock on their door.
Pete called it right.
Let's
The lock on
see.
the door.
No, the lock on her door.
All right. Okay. Well, we don't have to keep recapping that.
No, we do.
You're burying too much
Okay,
into
and then
recapping
and
it.
then it's gonna
It
say.
pisses me off. I don't need to recap it constantly.
And then it's gonna say. Well, you wanted me to look at this because this is where you're gonna say no. So I'm just pointing this out where you say no. And then you said. You also don't want to be telling them that you and your boyfriend are planning to stick his penis in your vagina while they're gone for 4 days. LOL. Shut up!
You're not reading the part about the jail. You're reading something that it doesn't have to do with the jail.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Any ideas, Pete? Shut up. And then she said, LOL, yeah, I think they would flip out. Then you said, yeah, a lot. LOL, and I'd end up in jail. Let's see another jail part.
There's no need. Writing, you have one left to go, correct?
Let's see. Actually, that is all that you mentioned about jail. See if is there anything else that you want me to look up? What about?
It'll have to be me.
No.
Why?
I don't need to keep recapping the conversation.
Why? I want to
because I've
find where
recapped it for 12 years.
But I'm trying to help you where you said no. I'm trying to help you find it.
Let's not find it.
Is it because it's not there?
I don't. Maybe it's not. I remember mentioning jail, that I would go to jail.
Right. And you would say LOL after that because you didn't think you would.
And you're trying to thrash me again with words.
No, I'm just saying what you said.
No, you're trying to get in punches. I know what you're doing.
Punches? Why would I want to punch you?
Gee, I wonder.
I would never do that. I don't want to break a nail. Because I think I would probably hit you really fucking hard.
Probably. You probably won't do anyway.
Yeah, I know. We looked at this a little bit and you never said no.
Anyway.
Anyway. So now you know why people get pissed off. This is exactly the kind of reaction that you would get with really anybody. You can't deny what's there.
I don't deny that I did wrong anyway.
You're trying to. It's the whole
No, I'm not.
point.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to deny that what I did was wrong.
What are you trying to do then?
God forgive me.
I don't really know now.
My own 2 feet.
I know I was wrong. And nobody drove me there. I drove myself there. Nobody put my fingers on the keyboard. I did it.
Nobody took your dick out and stroked it for a 13-year-old,
yeah.
right? Nobody did that either.
I know you don't want me to miss a lick.
That one's all yours.
No, absolutely not.
I understand.
I try to forget things that I've done.
You can't.
No, I can't. It's hard enough for me to forget them.
Right.
I don't need.
So
I don't need people to keep pressing it in my brain.
You do that too, right?
Nobody's pressing it. It's already there, Lauren.
With me if you need to get in touch.
No,
And it's
people
in
just
my
try to
brain
get
too. That's why it's so frustrating to me.
Well, let it be frustrating. Doesn't mean that you have to punch me every time I turn around with this shit.
I'm not punching you.
Well, every time you think you have got to get them words in that I said in that conversation.
I'm trying to help you.
I know what was.
I'm trying
I'm the one
help you.
that typed the damn thing. I know what's there.
Well, you obviously don't because you're saying that you said no.
Maybe because I'm trying to intentionally forget things.
Yeah, you're trying to forget and avoid.
No, I'm not. There's no way that I can avoid it.
You're trying to.
I'm just trying to forget things that I said.
And that's why
I hate being that guy that said that shit.
Right, but you are that guy, Lauren, is what I'm telling you. And until
I was that guy. I'm not that guy anymore.
Until you can actually acknowledge it, until that happens, and you continuously go back, I know I didn't want to go there. Whenever you do that, you're going to get the same reaction, the same one. That's why people go fucking crazy over that video when you're crying about food and your family. And like, well, what does this have to do with you doing what you did? It has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with the fantasy that you had. Period. I know that you hate it. I know that you know that it was really fucked up. But it doesn't diminish it. it's something that you're going to have to deal with forever.
It's not easy to deal with it.
I know that it isn't.
It's not easy dealing with the fact that I'm the guy that said that fucked up shit.
I know.
When they say there's little fucking shit that they say and get their little fucking kicks in, they think I should be all fucking lighthearted about it, and I'm not lighthearted about it. It pisses me off.
No, they're not expecting you to be lighthearted.
I deal with it enough on my own. I deal with it enough on my own. I don't need people to try to get kicks in that.
They're not expecting you to be lighthearted about it. They're really not. They know the reaction that they're going to get.
And you know what the fucked up thing is? A lot of those guys on there, I guarantee you go look in their fucking background, I guarantee you'll find things that they've done probably worse than what I did.
No, we're not going to go there.
Well, yeah, I am.
We're not. Why? Because again, you're trying to.
Xavier Von Erck was after a fucking little girl.
I don't fucking care. I don't know anything about him.
He's the co-founder of Perverted Justice.
I don't know anything about him. I don't care.
Maybe that's one reason I'm so pissed off about Perverted Justice, because I knew what Xavier Von Erck was.
Then go after him.
How? How the fuck can I do that?
I don't know.
Can't do that.
Okay.
The same thing.
But but what you're doing is you're saying, I know what I did was messed up, but this person is messed up too, and that's where you're subtracting. That's where you're subtracting your responsibility. Yeah. So that's what needs to stop. They're totally different. They are separate. So if you want to go after him, great. But you have to separate that from yourself. You can't point at him and say, Xavier, you're a fucking scumbag because you went after a little girl, when you should be pointing the finger at yourself.
I know. It pisses me off. I'm mad at myself for doing something that I knew was wrong. Then I had to turn around and deal with, look at a guy that was involved in catching me doing something wrong when I know that he'd done it. That's what pisses me off.
What proof do you have that he did it, first of all?
Emma was the one that found it. Something she found on Tinder.
Okay.
And I know I don't need to concentrate on him. I know it just hurts me worse when I think about that shit, when I get my own shit to deal with. It's just,
I mean, in all honesty, it could be someone who created a profile named Xavier Von Erck, and it didn't have to be him.
I don't think it was. I think it because.
Well, how would you know? I mean, people.
I can't. We'll have to ask Emma to remember, because I can't remember exactly what it was that she read.
Okay. Well, I mean, the thing is that people have probably made profiles with your name too.
Oh yeah, I know they.
You know, so it's the same thing. Why would it be different for him?
I can't remember. I can't remember if Emma said it was.
You can't what?
I can't remember if Emma said there was a picture of him or something like that. Or the lady was telling who it was, or something. Showed a picture of him or something like that.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, people have pictures.
I can't remember. We'll have to ask Emma, because she's the one that was reading it.
Okay.
She read it to me, but I can't remember everything that she read.
Okay. Well, maybe she'll remember. Maybe she won't.
But I know I need to stop concentrating on them. Just concentrate on me.
Concentrate on you. Absolutely.
I'm sorry I get frustrated.
I'm
sorry that you get frustrated with me.
There's nothing showing up on the sensor.
I hope that at some point I'm not going to have to. Like, I hope that that's not the reaction that I have. That's what I'm hopeful for, because
you think there's another one in
I want us to have productive conversation, and I know when I get mad, you are going to get frustrated too, or you're going to get upset. And sometimes it gets the best of me, because you know, when someone is trying to back themselves up with, you know, information about other people and trying to make it, you know, they try to create a smokescreen as if that's where the focus should be.
What do we do?
When it's in order to take it off of themselves. It's just, it's total deflection.
Try to put it off on other people like it was someone else's fault. And that's not at all what I'm trying to do, because I know what I did was wrong, and I know it was my fault that I did it.
Yeah, I mean, and
I think just some of the people that are involved with it is what irritates me. You know that when he talked to Xavier, don't you?
No, I don't.
When her and I first met, Winnie actually presented herself as case 2 me, and it was because of Xavier Von Erck. Xavier was telling her things to say. Winnie, he actually, well, I guess he made some threat or something against Rhoda, and Winnie was trying to make sure that he stayed away from Rhoda, and he even made Winnie watch him on cam jerking off to a picture of me. That's what Winnie told me. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up. I mean, but she was also on drugs.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, no, but I'm only going by what Winnie said.
Okay.
But I mean, she was.
All right, Egbert.
She was in some house in California.
So, what are you up to tonight? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. According to this chat, you've been up to a lot.
I don't know who.
Let me chat there.
But they Photoshop.
Well, I was never gonna do anything.
I guess, and so they could show me and all this shit. That was fucked up. That was so fucked up.
Yeah.
That lasted for like 3 months.
Oh, did it really? You thought that?
Yeah.
So Casey was the one who was talking to you on the phone?
Because Winnie had her name on the internet. I had a message on my YouTube channel. My headset just went off. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, a little bit, but it really sucked.
Okay. Can I call you back in like?
Well, it's okay right now. Just make sure that you stay like
stand
that.
still.
Yeah, stand still. Uh-huh. Put your leg up in the air. Make sure you got good reception. Whatever you have to do. All right. Okay. Fat ass. Oh, you heard me? I didn't know you would hear me.
My least favorite Lornism. I know it. Good news. In what way? In every way. For instance. I don't mind at all.
I mean, who the fuck knows what you're talking about right now? I can't even hear you. Did you stick your phone up your ass? Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Well, sort of. God, it sucks.
I know. That's why
I know.
Oh my god. Jeez. No.
Oh, great.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, radius, I can stay in this position.
Stay right there.
Okay, Roscoe, don't move. You stay right there. Your collar is helping.
Ah, there we go. Cool.
Okay. Winnie put a message on my YouTube channel, and Emma Emma would read the messages for me that was on my channel because I couldn't, they had already taken my computer, didn't want me on YouTube.
Okay.
And Emma got that message.
Thanks, Patty. Here's a tip for the Hanson stuff.
Okay.
And that's when I started talking to Winnie.
Okay.
Because she fooled Winnie, she fooled Emma for those 3 months until Emma found out.
Okay.
And
gotcha.
Because Winnie was in the hospital, and
I see.
that's how the whole thing started. And that was because of Xavier Von Erck, because Xavier held something against Winnie that had to do with Rhoda, that he put Rhoda's name on the internet or something like that.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
So, and so that you don't hate Emma too much, Emma saved Winnie's ass a lot of times. She literally saved her ass a lot of times.
I don't think I ever said that I hated Emma.
Well, no, you didn't say that you hate Emma, but before you dislike her too much, she saved Winnie's ass a lot of times. Just because she's Mexican. You remember you saying a wetback?
Me?
Yeah, you. You just said it the night before last.
No, I was saying that Winnie called her that.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know Winnie called her that. She did that all the time.
Yeah, but I would never say that. I don't think that about her at all.
Well, Winnie got better at it, though. After a while, she stopped calling her wetback, and she started just calling her bitch. so she graduated.
Oh, my God. Well, when Winnie calls you a bitch, that's actually kind of a good thing. She called me bitch all the time. That means that she loves you.
Because she must really love me. Every time I turned around, she was calling me bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
That's what she called you to me, too.
I told her, you do realize I have a name, right? She said, I know, bitch, shut up.
Right,
So
exactly. Yeah, so I don't hate Emma. I think Emma's really smart. She's super pretty, and I don't have any problem with her. I know that she's done a lot for my sister. She is not an easy person to deal with. So, the fact that Winnie is still alive is a really great thing. And Dan's pretty good too. I mean, I guess.
Dan's really good at winning.
He's not my favorite. So.
He's not your favorite.
No.
So I heard.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Sorry. I know you're friends with him and everything, but he's kind of an asshole.
I understand. Just because I'm friends with him doesn't mean that everybody likes him.
Yeah, I know.
It's a what?
He's always wearing a tool belt. It's always a different color, kind of weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He wasn't wearing a tool belt when him and Emma came here that night.
Oh, I'm surprised. You probably didn't finish bedazzling it.
Does he really bedazzle it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's the rhinestone cowboy.
I'd like to be a smiler at some point. Then bedazzle me.
Yeah, he'll bedazzle anything that you want. Seriously.
No, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather be dazzled in other ways.
Well, he'll bedazzle you in other ways too, I bet. Wink, wink.
No, by a female.
Hey, do you want to take the phone out of your ass again? Oh my God. Is your headset all set?
Probably. It might be for.
I mean, this is torture.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
There, now I can move around again. I don't know how much.
Okay.
I think it's probably like 2 hours time on it.
Okay, well, we don't
Usually
need that much.
when it turns blue, it's usually 2 hours.
Okay, good. Anyways.
Anyway, bedazzle me.
So. No, I don't do that. That's Dan's thing. I'm not that tacky.
No, you can bedazzle me different ways.
No thanks.
Yeah.
So, well, and they're not even verbal punching backs either.
No, they're not.
And I feel like that's something that you need to learn too, because I don't think you know that very well.
Well, I know it. I've messed up on it a few times because I've gotten too stupid getting drunk and taking my frustration out on other people. And what really sucks is I never used to be like that. When I used to drink, I drink social. But when I go over to Tony's, I don't drink social. I drink social, but I try to keep up with him and that I know that can never happen because he drinks like almost 3 to my 1,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just such a stupid move going over there. Enjoyed going over to Tony's because it would be just like I would be able to go over and drink with Dad. Because that's all Dad would do was just sit there and he'd drink. Where Dad would actually play the guitar. All Tony does is drink and smoke pot.
Okay.
So finally I figured that out. So it's not so hard for me to not go over Tony's now.
Well, there's other things that go along with it too. I mean, as far as Tony is using you for beer.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Dad used to do that.
And you end up getting into arguments with him and Wendy. You're not really welcome in their home. They just let you go there because you're bringing something to them.
Yep.
And then it's time to go. So they throw you out and you drive home, risking your life and everyone else's that's out there while they stay home.
Yeah, nice and safe. Waiting
Nice
for the
and
next
safe,
walk
yeah.
back.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Sad.
so there's other things that go along with that too, of why that's not a healthy place for you to go.
Yeah, because they just don't give a fuck.
Doesn't seem that way.
They say they're friends, but they're only friends for a price.
Right.
That's what it's been like.
Yeah.
Sucks too, because they're not friends that I want.
Right. Well, good. So you've come to these decisions, which is great. You know, you're seeing that this isn't a good thing for you to do, and hopefully you won't do it again.
No, I won't do it again. I'm not going to be that stupid anymore.
That's good. That's really good.
So even though you've gotten really mad and frustrated at me,
mm-hmm.
I do learn. Sometimes it takes a few smacks, but
I think you know that going to Tony's is not a good idea. And I think that's why after you're getting drunk, that's when you start to get mad, because you're not able to really fool yourself anymore. Because when you get intoxicated, that's where your inhibitions will start to go away. And the wall that you've been putting up and avoiding how you're really feeling is going away. And then you start to get angry. And that's why you start to lash out at people. You've done it to me. And I didn't do anything.
Sorry too.
So, you're feeling lonely, and you're feeling like you're getting fucked with all the time, and you're feeling like nobody legitimately wants to spend time with you. And that makes you mad. And so you start calling up everyone and basically telling them that they're assholes because they don't want to hang out with you, or they're off doing something else. They're not giving you all their time and attention.
It sucks. It sucks so bad, because I never used to. It used to take me an hour to drink a beer.
Well,
and I would make it take me an hour to drink a beer because I didn't want to get drunk.
Right. But now you do, because there's a lot of stuff that you're trying to avoid from feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the most unproductive way of doing it.
Yeah, I know.
And I think that's why that's kind of why people, I think, sometimes get involved in taking drugs, like Winnie. There's something in their life that they want to avoid, and they get introduced to something, and it takes the pain away.
Yeah, she told me how bad her childhood was.
Yeah. And so there's other ways of going about it. That's the thing. And unfortunately, sometimes people have addictive personalities too, and they're just going to pick up one thing after another. And as soon as they're able to avoid whatever it is they're trying to, and it makes them feel better, then they're hooked. Not only physically, because that'll happen too, but emotionally. They need to feel that. That's why when you're upset about something, you want to start drinking. And for some people, it's eating. There's a bunch of things that people do to make themselves feel better, and sometimes it's destructive.
Well, see, maybe that's part of it with Tony and Wendy, because Tony does have an addictive personality. Because he's a good guy to be around. He's friendly and he's fun to be around. But the problem is that he uses people.
Well, then he's not a good person to be around.
No, he's not a good person to be around. I mean, as far as he's a fun person to be around, he can be fun.
Right.
You know, and happy, and of course he's happy. Everybody's fucking bringing him beer and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that boy's gonna die an early death, but more than likely.
Well, hopefully
He
not.
eats and drinks.
Hopefully not.
Well, I don't wish death on him.
Right.
I just know how he eats and drinks
Okay.
and smokes.
So, have you thought about talking to Tony and telling him this?
No, because he already knows how I feel. I tell him every time I've gotten drunk, I'd come back in and he'd be one of the ones that I'd lash out at. He'd be one of the first ones I'd lash out at.
So then what is his response to that?
Oh, he just tries to calm me down.
He just tries calming you down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I calm down after I say everything that I want to say to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't talk to him until a couple of days later. I don't care to do that anymore. I don't care to go over and drink with him. I don't really care. You know, I'll have something to do with him. You know, if he wants to come over here and visit me, I don't want to go over his house. I don't like Wendy. I haven't liked her for so long as I can't even remember when I stopped liking her.
Okay. She probably doesn't like you either.
Probably not, unless
Right.
I throw a whoopie pie and a Pepsi in front of her.
Yeah.
She's real happy. She's real happy with a big whoopie pie in front of her.
Okay.
No, you think I'm kidding? I'm serious.
No, that's fine. I mean, whatever.
She's got a thing for whoopie pies.
Okay.
And that's something she definitely needs to stay away from because she kind of looks like one.
Okay.
Sad.
What kind of pie do you look like?
I look like a blueberry pie.
Why?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Blueberry pies are perfect. Okay, I'm far from perfect, but
yeah, exactly. I was going to just stop you right there.
You look like a blueberry pie to me.
You don't even know what I look like.
I know what your body looks like. That looks like a blueberry pie. And that's not my fault that I don't know what you look like. You still haven't sent me a picture.
Right.
Right.
And you also deleted the other picture, didn't you? Or did you lie about that?
I did. I didn't lie to you.
Okay.
I told you. You know I must respect you because I actually deleted it.
Okay.
If you were naked, I would. If you were naked, then I would have deleted it right after I saw it. But you weren't naked. You had clothes on.
Right.
I mean, certain spots were emphasized, but.
Anyway.
But I did delete it. I did delete it.
Good. Great. Okay. So, I think we kind of got off track there, but my main point of what I was talking to you about was you have to do it in a completely different way.
I know. Well,
and it's going to be hard to do. It's going to be really, really hard to do. But
yeah,
you can start to say, I realized that I was wrong. I deserve to be on that show. I deserve to be sent to prison.
And I'm certainly not going to say that I didn't deserve it because I asked for it. So I did deserve it.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to think of me being in that position, I did it, and I did deserve it.
You didn't want to get caught. I mean, that was the thing. You wouldn't have shown up if you thought that you were going to get caught.
Yeah. Sucks at the time that that's what I wanted in my life.
Yeah, it really
sucks.
Okay.
I'm outside now, so you get really good reception.
Okay, good, and I don't have to hear your stupid TV.
All you need to do is tell me turn it down. I forget that thing is even on because anybody that I talk to on there always asks me if I can turn it down.
Okay, I'll have to remember that. It's really annoying.
That's what everybody says, and I don't even think about it because it's in the background.
I think there was at one point on the last time that I was talking to you, and I think that you were upset, maybe crying or something, and there was a moment of silence, and I heard the Old Spice whistle go off in the background.
Did you think that I hung up until you heard that Old Spice whistle?
No, it was like a moment. It was a brief moment. It was like perfectly timed. And I just heard that whistle in the back, and it was really funny. But I didn't start
Oh,
laughing.
Jesus.
But yeah, so you can kind of change stuff. You can change the direction that you've gone in. You're going to be giving a response that people have been waiting for all of this time. They're going to be able to look past the stupid videos that you've made, basically calling everyone else out for being a fucking loser. All that kind of stuff, but
I hated that I keep getting so mad about perverted justice. I really hated that I do that. I think it's just looking back on everything. It's still so upsetting for me that I got involved in it.
Well, it's a defensive thing that you're doing. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why, when you were confronted on the show and when everyone was confronted on the show, for the most part, it was, you can see like the eyes darting, like, oh my God, what am I going to say? How can I minimize this and make it so that what I was doing is going to come off as being okay? Like when you were saying the other day about, I went there because I wanted to make sure she wasn't going to get hurt by someone.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how hard I could have possibly rolled my eyes when you said that? They almost got stuck. Imagine. I almost was blind. I would never see again. They'd be stuck there. So I mean, it's like, imagine. Yeah, it's like that kind of stuff. Or when you've said like, I was looking for a place to turn around and I got to the exit and there was her house. I'm like, okay, well, that's stupid too. I mean, none of that stuff ever happened. And so all that you can do really is just tell the truth about stuff. And it's going to make you feel so much better. Not everyone's going to like it, but a lot of times people already know the answer, especially when it comes to something like this. And when you come out with something like, oh no, that wasn't really me though.
Yeah, it was somebody in a fucking suit.
Yeah, or whatever, or the reason why I went there isn't exactly the reason why I went there. It was so clear, cut and dry. And when you start suing people like NBC and you're going after Chris Hansen and you're going after perverted justice and you're going after, you're talking shit about the judge and the prosecutors and all that kind of stuff. It's just a mess. You end up looking really fucking stupid.
I know. Well, something's really irritating me about that whole thing, though. Maybe that's another reason why I was getting so defensive. Because when you only see a lawyer 2 times and it's to plead guilty or not guilty, then guilty, it kind of presses on a person.
Well, what would have happened if you pled not guilty? You would have gone to trial.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think would have happened at trial?
That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't want to go to trial, because I got scared saying that like maybe 11 out of 100 people usually win at trial in a federal trial, and it's like, well, that's kind of fucked up if it's supposed to be an honest justice system.
Well, they have to look at what the facts are.
Yeah, I know.
If you have a video of someone going in and robbing a store and they get away and then they go to their attorney and say, I want to plead not guilty. What are they supposed to do? What defense do you have?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So as far as what you're concerned with, you're basically saying that you went to your attorney, said that you were going to plead not guilty, then you met with him again and they said you're going to plead guilty.
Wow, he told me to plead not guilty the first time.
Okay.
And so I pled not. But see, then there was my other attorney, my state attorney. He wanted to take it to trial.
But why?
And that's why I started looking so deep into it.
But what kind of defense did you have?
Well, he told me he could have gotten it for entrapment, and that's why I started looking at that.
No,
Well,
that's not true. I mean, okay, so here's the other thing about entrapment. Like, I can give you an example too of when I was talking about when the police department sets up a bait car. So if they have this bait car sitting out there, and then right before they leave, they throw a bag of Coke underneath the seat, so that when the person gets caught, whoever stole it is now going to have a drug charge.
Right.
Okay, so that's a problem, right? So you can see how there's a problem with them stealing the car, but then tacking on a drug charge when that's not what the whole point was. It's not theirs. It legitimately isn't. The police put it there. That's what I would see as being an entrapment to get a drug charge. So I would love to know what you're thinking entrapment is in terms of you.
Well, it's not me that was thinking it at the time. It was my lawyer.
Well, you must have loved
It was my
hearing
state
that,
lawyer.
though.
Huh?
You must have loved hearing that.
I did love it at the time. Actually, the deeper that I got into it, and the more I looked at it, there was a lot of things that was actually illegal that they did.
Like what?
And well, like I can't name them right off the bat. If I go through my paperwork, when you come up here sometime, if you want to sit and go through my paperwork and look at everything that I've got, then you'll see a bunch of stuff. If I can find it, then I'll read it off to you. But I've got like a whole crap load of stuff that they did that was illegal.
Well, I mean,
Trying hard to remember some stuff.
I mean, if there was a bunch of stuff that they did, then
I should be able to pop it off my head. But the problem is I've got so much stuff in my head about the whole thing that I can't remember specific things.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to my box right now.
Okay. Well, why you do that? I mean, the point is that, you know, the people who were innocent, like the other guys in the chat room who didn't talk to this girl, they don't have to worry about entrapment. They're not the ones who got in trouble. Yeah. So if there was something illegal going on, they would also get in trouble. But they didn't.
I know. It's basically just stupid that I went there anyway. It was a bad decision on my part. It was stupid for me to do it. It's my fault that I did it because nobody else brought me there. I've got a big box of papers here. I'm not going to find it right now.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
I do. I'll take a picture of it for you.
Okay.
When I find it, I'll take a picture of the thing.
It's not going to matter, really. It's not
but you
matter.
asked me, so I just.
Well, I know. I understand, and I would love to, you know, hear what it is that you think that trumps whatever it is that you did.
Yes, that was just remember that. There was one big one that I found. I really can remember what it was.
I mean, basically, are you looking for a technicality?
No, because it was. What the hell was it that I found? Oh crap! It keeps coming back to me. But then I can't remember all the words. Okay. Any person that induces, entices, persuades, or there's one other word that I can't remember. Any person that induces, entices, persuades any individual in the United States, property or territory, to commit a sexual act or something like that. To commit a sexual act, it's a criminal act, and they get X amount of. They either get a fine or an imprisonment, a fine or imprisonment, or a fine and imprisonment.
Okay, so give me an example. Give me an example of that. How did they do that?
They induced or enticed. They might not have induced, but they did entice.
How?
Because they didn't dissuade.
They didn't dissuade.
Yeah, they didn't dissuade anybody from doing anything. They encouraged them. Maybe that's what the other word was. Encourage, induce, entice. and persuade.
Yeah, but all the stuff
Sorry
that
about that.
was
Got a
said
call.
in there was said by you.
But thank you, Egbert, for the
Right.
line tip.
Right.
No problem. I'll do handstand stuff all the time.
I'm not saying I weren't wrong. I'm just saying what I found.
Well, it's kind of like this.
You asked
okay?
me, so I'm just telling you.
Well, I know, but and hopefully, if your state attorney ever brought that to trial, it would be shut down immediately.
Well, actually, that was a federal law that I found that under. I think.
Okay, well then your other attorney, if they decided to bring that to trial and bring it in front of court, hopefully that would be shut down immediately.
Well, it should be anyway because I'm the one that said all that stuff, and I'm the one that went there.
Right. Yeah.
So I do take responsibility for what I did because I should have been incarcerated.
Yes.
Should have been put on NBC.
Yes.
That I disagree with.
Yes.
That I disagree
Absolutely.
with. I'm going to tell you the reason that I disagree with that.
I would love to hear it.
Because the only other thing that I've ever done wrong in my life was no UI.
What does that matter?
So if they're going to put somebody on TV that does something like this, it should be somebody that is
someone who's a child predator.
Fucking 87.
I'm frustrated with it because I'm mad about being on TV.
I know you are. It's highly embarrassing. Everyone
It is.
who's involved in some kind of a crime, no matter what it is, doesn't want to be called out for it. They don't want people to know. It's it's the same thing like if people
Friday, awesome.
who get in trouble in their hometown and their names are put in the paper. There's a lot of people who just go right there. I know I've done it. Go right to the police blotter who got busted, last weekend.
Fine.
And then you see people that you're like, oh, look at that bastard. I knew he was up to some shit.
Look at that dumbass.
Yeah, and so nobody
a nice
ever
quiet day
wants
at
to do
work,
that.
day and big
But
week. Look.
you deserved to be there. You deserved to be on NBC for everyone to see.
To be nationwide, worldwide.
Nice quiet week at work, I was saying.
Yeah. It's a huge problem, Lauren. They had to see all the different people that were involved in this. They had people who were going to college. They had teachers. They had
lawyers. They had cops.
Sure, they had all kinds of people.
And by the way, Mike Patterson, he was not a cop.
What's going on?
I knew Mike Patterson when he was incarcerated.
Oh.
He was not a cop.
I'm not really sure who that is.
He's the one. He's the one that screamed like a girl when they tased him.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Okay. Okay.
He just gotten his private investigator license.
Oh.
He was not a cop. I don't know. Okay. From what people told me, he told them that he was a cop, and I don't know why the hell he said that. Because he told me he wasn't a cop. He was a private investigator.
Who knows? I'm not really sure. But the point is that there's all kinds of people that you wouldn't know.
Married people.
Married people
that have kids.
Yeah, people who have kids as well, grandparents. People that are trusted by their families. I mean, that's what the problem is that there are double lives going on, and somebody was getting hurt in the process.
I'm going to be, as much as I hate it and hate the thought that I was involved in it. It was really probably the best thing that could have happened to me at the time, because it not only would have saved lives, but it probably also saved my life.
Mm-hmm.
I was in such a downhill spiral so fast that I weren't paying attention to anything I was doing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and I can guarantee you that if Kayla was real and you went and had sex with her, there was going to be another one too.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, because I would have gotten away with it once.
Right.
Sad as it is for me to say it.
But it's the truth.
It's the truth. At the time, it would have been the truth. because I was so far gone, everything that I was doing.
Well, even the fantasy was there before you were so far gone. You know what I mean? Like that started way before.
Yeah. I remember we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean.
And that sucks. That sucks so bad.
Yeah, it does. I mean, because you can't control what your fantasy is. It's just something that turned you on. You can't control that part.
And that sucked.
Yeah.
I hated that.
It's the engaging in it that becomes the problem. You know, even when it comes to people who have child pornography, you know, they think, okay, well, I'm not going to have sex with the kids, but I'm going to look at pornography that features kids. That's a problem because a kid is getting hurt there.
I know they're a victim. Somebody had to hurt that kid in order to get that picture.
Absolutely.
Then they put it on the internet, and it's all around the world, and it never goes off the internet.
Yeah. It's really right. It's a disgusting thing.
And that's what I was telling you about that picture. Seeing that picture that was sent to me, it bothered me a lot. And I deleted it as soon as I saw it. And, I didn't know it didn't go off the computer. Emma had told me about that, but
well, you're lucky they didn't
I don't know when to stop, man. Maybe when I beat Fat Man.
I don't know. They've got my computer. They must have gone through my computer.
Well, they would have done it already.
Oh, they must have found it then, because
well, they probably didn't. Most likely, they probably didn't find it for whatever reason. I have no idea. But
what happened? The big ones were rigged to be activated.
I mean,
I received it from someone. I didn't distribute it.
Well, that's good. It's good that you didn't send it to anyone else.
I was pretty disgusted by it. And then I turned around
and then you kept going with Kayla.
Yeah.
And I think you even said that you wanted to take pictures with Kayla.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if I meant naked. I don't know. I probably did. I wouldn't doubt it.
I think that you did. I know that you did.
I know I hated being that far gone. I hated myself then. I hated what I did to Betty. That was one of the biggest things that was bothering me when I left. I didn't know what to do. I was so fucking messed up. It was unbelievable.
He was stress readout.
That's why when I talk about my family and what my family did to me, that's what messed me up, because I thought the world of my family. And all I cared about was helping them. And the stuff that they did to me hurt me.
I understand. I'm sure that it did. And
the saddest thing is that Tony was the only one that apologized to me.
They're just separate things, you know. They're separate things, and when
I turned around and hurt somebody else.
Yeah, I know, it's a bummer.
Yeah, you know, that makes me sad. And I'm glad that you were honest about it, but it makes me sad. I guess I was really hoping that you were going to feel sad about what you were actually doing to Kayla before you showed up at the house.
Well, I did everything wrong to her.
Well, I know that you did, but you said that
you...
I know. But what you said was that you got mad at yourself when Chris Hansen came out.
Well, I did, because I never want to be a person to do something like that.
Right, you didn't want to be, because you know what that means. You know what it means to be a predator who goes after a kid. What everyone else is going to think about that. Yeah. But that wasn't, the deterrent wasn't, I don't want to hurt a kid. That's the part that makes me sad.
Listen carefully.
Because I was so selfish and thoughtless and heartless at the time that I wasn't thinking about anybody.
A proximity trigger.
Including myself. I want to think about me.
Well, no, you were thinking about yourself.
Well, I couldn't have been thinking about myself too much. I wasn't thinking about my future, what it was going to do to me.
Yeah, but you didn't think that you were going to get caught.
Yeah, so I was being selfish.
Yeah, So you were only thinking about yourself in your day.
Yeah.
You weren't thinking about the fact that you were damaging Kayla.
You know, that bothers me a lot too. That really bothers me so much.
Hey,
How I cannot think about a kid when I knew what happened to me when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and how it affected my whole life. That's why I really get one of the reasons I really get confused sometimes about how could I possibly have done that. It's so out of my character, and
Gentleman got done in.
Sucks. I bet you didn't hear a word I said, did you?
I didn't. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
I heard it. I was like,
yeah.
What the hell is that noise?
No, it was just
What
my
kind of dog? What kind of dog do you have?
A Chihuahua.
A little ankle biter.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting hungry, so I'm gonna have to go soon. Make him
I
some
already
dinner.
fed my dogs.
Yeah.
If you had a headset, you could put your phone down and walk around and do things too.
Yeah, I know. Right, but I'm still not getting that, so it's not gonna happen.
mine only cost me $80.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Nikki. So
Nikki.
yeah, his name is Nikki.
Any damage report on the explosion?
His?
Yeah.
So Nicholas.
Yeah.
Because Nikki is a girl.
Yeah, I know. I call him Nikki.
I don't even know a Nick.
So.
And Nikki?
Yeah.
Change your dog.
Okay.
It better not be spelled N-I-K-K-I. It better be fucking changed to N-I-C-K-Y.
So I can't really say any guy's name that would be similar.
Right. So I gotta go. I gotta go feed him.
Okay.
He's getting hungry.
Do you want me to text Emma and ask her to send you that video?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, because I'd like for you to be able to look at it.
Okay, cool. All right.
And we can talk about it some more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.
All right. Bye.
Right. The terrorists have retaliated.
Hello.
Killed. Shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof just to make sure
No.
he caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day. Damn. They
You have to fucking tell me.
every hour from now on.
Hi.
What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective.
What do you have to tell me?
What about the other?
Why do you do this?
Tell me you're fucking asleep. I fucking know better.
Why do you do this?
They're all in danger.
Why? Because I know you're fucking lying to me.
I was asleep. Why are you doing this?
Not by myself.
You fucking don't pretend. Don't do the acting bullshit.
I was asleep. Why are you doing this? You want me to cheat, don't
Fucking
you?
lying to me.
You want me to cheat, don't you?
You're fucking lying. You're lying your ass off to me.
I'm not even lying.
You're the one who played the fucking bullshit you played today. Not me.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even got
What bullshit?
Lying your ass off about being asleep. So don't fucking lie to me about being asleep.
Asleep!
I mean, you said asleep. S-L-E-E-P.
Very good, public school
Yeah.
of Maine.
You said asleep.
Asleep.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
Public school, California. Public school, California. You're fucking asleep.
Ramona.
You're fucking asleep. You're lying to me. You're lying to me.
Why does it matter?
At least I know that I have never lied to you.
You're so fucking full of shit.
Not intentionally. Not without me fucking realizing. Shit might have been too far past me to remember.
Oh,
If you remember fucking not even 30 minutes ago, it's a fucking lie.
I was asleep.
Full of shit. You're full of shit.
Oh, yeah? Here, hold on.
Otherwise, you'll be the one to
Fucking...
Hello? Hello? There ain't nobody there.
Hello? Man, why are you doing this? You fucking snore all day and then you put me on the phone with nobody. Give it to me then. Hello?
Hey, TJ, mate. Your stream is my tacos.
I'm phone with somebody I don't know.
You just didn't want me to be right, stupid. He was gonna prove me right, and you wanted a reason to bitch.
Oh no, I heard what he said. Snore all day. Yeah, I heard what he said. It's quite obvious that you didn't snore all fucking day. You've been on the phone with me all fucking day.
No, I haven't. For the past 4 hours, you've been sucking back beers illegally with your fat friend and his stoner girlfriend. 2 tons of fun. Add you, then you have 3.
Guess what? Guess what? Here comes the fun. You got a 19-year-old in there with you that's showing you fucking pussy.
Shut up. You're so stupid. Emma's gonna be...
Hey, you're the one who thinks you need to reveal your body to everybody.
You're the one who thinks that everybody lies to you when they're asleep.
Except for me.
Asleep.
Except for me.
Asleep.
Except for me.
That's right, because you're an asshole. Listen to you. Listen to you.
Except for me.
Why would
Except for me, the one guy that everybody is obsessed with on the internet.
Shut up and hold on.
Except for me. Real love.
Hello. Emma, guess who's drunk again and accusing people? Gosh, don't bring me into this, please.
Hi, Emma. I'm going to call you. Are you going to answer?
I'm on the other line with Dan.
Oh, I feel like talking to somebody that cares about me.
You guys need to work out whatever you're working out. Dan and I are trying to arrange our next meetup. Fuck you, bitch!
I feel like I'll hang up on you and call her.
Nope, it's not gonna happen. She's talking to Dan.
Oh, I can't hang up on you?
What was that? Oh!
This is really not a good time for this.
Oh, what?
Great. How much time do I have left? I'll show you.
I'm sorry, you're busy with someone else, so I'll hang up.
They voted him off.
So he's planning on taking this place
What?
out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
Oh.
What about backup?
Nothing. I'm watching Kitchen Nightmares, and I fell asleep. So I don't know why you
imagination
did
go
that.
wild.
So I'm asking. Not like you know.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
It's just me this time.
Oh, okay.
The asshole calls me.
Who's calling you now? Who has your number?
Just Casey. Casey. Fucking keep saying fucking Casey. Fucking Wendy. That's the Wendy calls me.
But why would he do such a thing?
Have you talked to her at all this afternoon?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 hours ago I told her I was going to go by. She said she has somebody for me to meet.
Did you go by and... She said she had what?
Somebody for me to meet.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely.
Why? What's going on?
Fucking telling you.
What? Why are you so mad? What's happening?
She had me so fucking pissed off today. Like, everything she said, every way she said it, had to be fucking sexual. She couldn't be serious. She couldn't be fucking a normal fucking person.
Maybe she was horny for you.
She had to do everything to try to make me fucking jealous. I was already didn't get enough sleep because her and I had such a good night last night that I couldn't get enough of her. Yeah, I fucking talked to her a lot last night.
Yes, Lauren Legstrom.
Much sleep last
And
night.
a lot more characters. He was also in Pulp Fiction. He's the guy that gets shot in the back of the car.
fucking bitch. I'm so fucking pissed off.
What did she do?
Everything she fucking did had to be sexual about some fucking thing, including the quadriplegic that was in the fucking bed next to her.
Okay.
Everything she said just had to come out sexual. Everything that happened had to sound sexual. Right? Yeah, hang on. I gotta answer the door. I think it's Roy. Roscoe? Yeah, it's Roy.
I thought you could give me peace.
I'm so fucking pissed off right now. And it's fucking stupid that she hasn't called me back yet.
Didn't you hang up on her?
Oh, thing. Did you go figure she just called me? She's calling me right now. Alright, I'm gonna answer her phone.
Alright,
I'm gonna answer. I'll call you later, alright?
Alright, bye.
Hello?
I'm trying to call him. I gotta put on speakers.
There's no need for suffering, Queen. I died once already.
What?
Hello?
What?
I can't die twice.
I've been fucking answering every time you called.
What? Alright, so?
So what the fuck is up with you today?
Why are you yelling at me for being asleep?
Don't fucking lie to me.
Why are you yelling at me for being
Lie
asleep?
your ass off to me.
Why?
You're lying your ass off to me.
What proof? What
Okay with your fucking bedman shit.
What?
Lying to me. I know when you're sleeping with me now.
No, you don't. You don't know shit because I was asleep, you fuck.
Really? Fucking 7 o'clock at night there. And you're asleep.
That's right.
Don't lie to me.
I'm in the fucking hospital, bitch. Getting better, yo.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're getting better, alright? And now you got a fucking class boys right there where you can blow his dink.
Shut up. I don't want to take it.
Okay, Roy, what do I care, man? You brought him. You bought him. You want to eat him? Eat him.
Why are you being an asshole to him?
No.
And then the guy shows up with a sick NSA.
Can you handle it, Roy?
Such a cool car.
Are you sure you can handle it? How many of you had? Because you fucking lied to me and told me you weren't drinking.
Shut up. Leave him alone. It's not his fault.
I know you're going through a lot of shit. Alcohol is not a fucking excuse.
Listen to your drunk ass talking shit to Roy for drinking.
Roy. Roy. Yeah. I'm going to put me through. Oh, you fuck. You fucking lied to me. Don't fucking yell at me in my house, you bitch. Can you hear him? Can you hear him? Mama's fucking phone with Winnie, no? If we're gonna call her Winnie now, she can't be called Wendy. She don't want to be called Wendy because Tony's Wendy. Yeah, you don't want to holler. Because if you holler, she's gonna kick your ass. Alright, baby. Baby. Hello? You hang up on me.
What do you want? At the tone.
You want to talk to him?
Finished recording you.
What the hell is that?
I'm trying to call Emma because you're
What the hell
screaming.
is that?
I'm trying to call Emma because you're screaming at me.
I'm not screaming at you, I'm screaming at Roy.
Fuck Roy. I'd rather be with Roy.
You're right on time, I see. I like a punk.
Well, I mean, you'd rather be with anyone. Except me.
Evidently, everybody wants to be with somebody but you. You know, you haven't fucked for 10
Yeah,
years.
well, you've been trying to be with someone else. You've been trying to be with someone else about me all day.
Ask Roy if he's fucked somebody within the past 10 years. Ask him. I want to hear.
You've been trying to be with someone else all day, except me.
Waiting for you to ask Roy.
Well, what do you want me to ask Roy?
If he's fucked anybody within the past 10 years.
Boy, if you fucking want something to eat, go ahead and fucking eat it. Don't make a goddamn mess.
Glad you could make it. The party's about to start.
What do you want me to ask Roy?
If he's fucked anybody within the last 10 years.
Have you fucked anybody within the last 10 years?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
I can't hear you when you whisper.
What are you talking about?
I can't hear you when you whisper. As soon as you whisper, that's it.
So that's what's going on. What the hell are you talking about?
I can't say that about my woman because she don't give a fuck about me.
She don't give a fuck about me.
You're nuts. No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman.
To an automated voice messaging system.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number. What did you say?
Again?
Yeah, again. Again, Ramona. Again.
Ramona?
Yeah.
6 months ago.
You have her fucking number? Why the fuck would you call her? I haven't talked to her in months.
I don't have her number. I'm just copying you because whenever you get mad, you call me all the names of your girlfriends.
You mean Casey? I called you Casey.
See you, Rob. Bye.
I was extremely pissed off.
I won't be on much longer anyway, Rob, so you're not really missing anything.
Fucking, all that came to my fucking head was Casey.
You thought your name was Luanda?
This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode.
That's the name of
You need to straighten out the shit that you're doing, Randy.
Shut up. Stop calling me and yelling at me, fucker.
What? Stop calling you what?
And yelling at me, you fucker!
What have you been doing to me all fucking day? You know how fucking stressed out I was? And you just keep pouring it on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, you got a guy in the bed next to you.
No, there's nobody next to me, stupid.
You just put him on the phone earlier.
I sure did, but he is...
So, don't think I'm stupid.
He's not laying next to me, stupid, and you're stupid. Stupid!
He's in the bed next to you.
He is in a bed that is next to my bed. Right.
That's what I said. In the bed next to you. The bed next to you.
You're trying to make it sound like he's in my bed next to me. He's not. Stupid.
I said he is in the bed.
Stupid.
The bed next to you.
Stupid. You are stupid. You're so stupid that it hurts. That's why your face is droopy.
Yeah, well, you're
so stupid.
Well, you've done everything in your job so fucking day because of it, haven't you?
Blah, 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 whatever. This is how you get when you're drunk.
Yeah,
I was gonna be
really
nice to my girlfriend, then I got drunk.
I was this way earlier when I was sober.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was. Shut up, Ray.
Ray's calling you out.
Roy says you're using me.
I am.
Shut Shut up. He's not in the same fucking building. He's quadriplegic. She's in the hospital. You want to see a fucking picture?
Why are you defending what I said after you said it was a lie earlier? You're so dumb.
Frank.
W. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Get back to you, point your finger like that again. No, you don't call Mom right now. She's sleeping. Baby, I'm listening to you. Are you recording me?
Shut up.
Got your attention. That's all I needed.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Got your attention. That's all I need. Though.
No, I don't like some of the shit that you fucking do.
Call your mom.
I try to tell you, I tried to tell you that so many fucking times, and you don't listen to me.
I don't like what you do either. Always accusing me of fucking this noodle dick right here. As soon as Emma comes, she's gonna suck his cock.
You have had me stressed out all fucking day, and you know it. You know why? I told you why earlier, before I ever even touched the 8 beer. To the point where I fucking started crying.
You didn't cry.
Really.
Really.
I'm glad you think
not
that.
for much longer, Zach. I'm gonna be fat man.
Well,
and watch
obviously,
cutscenes.
you don't know how much I love you. At least I'm being honest with you. Telling you what my true feelings for you are.
At least I'm being honest with you and telling you I was asleep when you called.
You knew for a fact that I started fucking crying.
Can I have one of your Skittles?
Stanley.
I fucking, oh, there you go.
Oh, son.
Thank you.
Somebody else's fucking Skittles.
Yeah, that's right. I'm asking for some candy. That must mean I'm cheating. Right?
No, doesn't mean you're
That's your new
cheating, but you
grandpa.
just have to have something to do with somebody fucking next to you. You can't leave the fucking guys alone.
Some Skittles. I am asking nicely for him to share. Big fucking deal. I can't eat now, is that it?
Well, you can eat all you fucking want.
I tried to burp, but it was soft. Damn it.
Yeah, I just burped for you.
There's a book for you.
Is Roy calling your mom
Right
and
above again,
tattling
then.
on you?
What?
Is Roy calling your mom and tattling on you?
No, he's not calling Mom. You don't dare to call fucking Mom. She'll ring him in the ass.
I don't want it. I told you. I don't want any more.
Wouldn't dare call Mom.
Well, you don't want to know what.
Because my stomach hurts.
You don't want any more what?
I don't want any of my medicine right now.
Who? Who's trying to give you fucking medicine?
My nurse. You
Nurse?
fuck.
You fucking take it.
No.
Don't fucking argue. You
No.
take it.
No.
That shit. Fine, then you don't have me all night.
Fine. Fuck you. Jack, it's just me and you. You want to play Clue? Alright.
Hey, you want to call Roy? Ask him if he's in bed because he has to work tomorrow.
What number came up when I called you?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a second. Wendy, your number came up.
Okay.
Oh,
you want me to-
we didn't do the code thing.
Yeah, do you want me to do it?
Yeah, do it because I wish there was a way it could be done permanently.
Well, there is. Hold on.
All right, we'll do that, and no more talking not coming out here on December 3rd, because we're gonna have the conversation that we need to have
No, no, I'm not telling you.
Don't do that talk. Then.
No, I'm not agreeing to go out there at all until I feel like I know what kind of a man you are. You are not the decider of what parts of my brain need to feel calm and comfortable with what's happening.
I'm the decider on half. I'm the decider on half of it, on half of our relationship.
Well, you know what? That'll get me to maybe, I don't know, Montana, because that's half the distance. So, you know.
Well, we should have been face to face a long time ago.
That's true. One of us can't leave the state.
This is the highlight of the party.
Yeah, that's very true.
I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see.
Well, that's the same problem that I had with all the other relationships.
You know what, Lauren?
Today,
Don't you fucking...
I'm not... Baby, listen, I am not putting this off on you like that. I'm not saying you're like them.
That's it.
I'm saying I'm in a position that I don't have any control over.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Yeah, I can keep going like this. I can keep going like this, and that's never being face to face.
Shut up.
Then I wind up in the same position with probation and the class, and I wind up being in class longer.
How you doing, Stanley?
Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages.
How I is the same thing that I told you right from the beginning.
You know what? That's not good enough. And you already acknowledged that that shouldn't be good enough, or else you wouldn't have been trying to change it. How dare you tell me what I am going to do? You have no right.
I'm not telling you what you're going to do. I'm telling you what I have to do.
You said, no more this and that, you're coming this and that. You know what, Lauren?
I'm telling you what I have to do.
You have the power to make that happen. You keep closing yourself off to me and making me think that you're just being charming and charismatic. And then when I get there,
oh, bullshit.
I'm going to be in a fucking house of horrors. Fuck that shit.
Oh, bullshit.
I want to know.
Bullshit. You already know me better than that, so I'm not worried about that.
No, I don't.
I know you're not worried about
that.
that.
Me to play back a few conversations that you allowed me to record for you. And you tell me.
That was then.
You would feel if you were
That was
me.
then. That was then, and you. That was then, and you know why I did that shit, because I already fucking told you.
Less than a month ago. And I hear you wrestle with your brother who you supposedly love yourself. You better fucking...
And you are learning more and more about me all the time.
No, I am.
And you're seeing how I'm changing.
Stop fucking...
You're seeing how I'm changing, and you're a lot of the reason why I'm changing. Because I've grown a lot of trust in you.
Listen to that tone. Wow. Please be comfortable while I shout at you. Something that should be...
Well, I have to, because you're not listening to me unless I talk louder.
Self-control, and I can't be quiet. Wait for my turn to speak. Scary shit.
Okay, I'll shut my mouth.
No. Then you're going to say, well, I shut my mouth for 5 minutes.
I want to hear what you say.
Oh, well,
I want to hear what you say, so I'm staying quiet.
Listen to what you're doing. You're trying to tell me no matter what, I'm going to fucking go out there. And you're still abusing basic, common courtesy rules that human beings do with each other, let alone people who are in love.
Zachary, 2 glasses of wine, huh? It clouded his judgment.
Not a concern. And you're screaming it at me. You are very controlling. That's what scares me. And what you don't see...
bullshit.
Is that you are doing the same behavior that you're saying you're not doing. It's like saying, I don't speak English while you're speaking fucking English. You're screaming at me that you're not abusive or controlling and that I have no reason not to want to be face-to-face with you while you're screaming it with aggression, which is not the emotion that normal people would be using, having that type of a conversation, making that point. You are scary to me, Lauren. Still, to this very second, to the very last sentence that came out of your mouth. How dare you try to say I have no reason to be scared?
With Foxhound too?
God.
Neither enemy nor friend.
I'm done.
Just a messenger from the land who they know.
Why would you be scared when you haven't been scared for this long?
I have been the whole fucking time.
The Patriots.
Yeah, and you've been pointing out things to me
This is safer, I think.
that I've done,
From what?
and I have been changing them.
All right. Why did you contact
Whether
me?
you notice them or not, I notice them.
Including a lane of
For a week, Lauren.
Ordered by whom?
A week you've had behavior.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
At least I started.
You're
At
asking
least I started.
me to make a decision right now based on a week. I need a little bit more time. I need more. I need more.
No.
Yeah, I do. A week
I'm not
is
asking you.
to undo 6, 7, 8 months. It's not enough. A week is not enough to do all of
Listen.
that.
Listen.
Bullshit.
Listen.
No.
Listen, please.
Secret Service, huh?
Isn't that funny how I have to ask you to listen, please, so I can talk?
No, because you are trying to control me.
But you don't. When you start talking, I just shut my mouth.
No, you don't. Don't you fucking tell me to listen, because once you start saying something, I'm quiet, because that's what people do in a conversation. Stop telling me what to do.
Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
Okay, you say 7 or 8 months. Now you tell me how them first 4 months went.
The hostages are being held in B1 complex.
About the same
Where was I? Where was I in that first 4 months?
Okay, do you want me to answer or no?
Where
'Cause
was
I don't know
I
if
in
you're
your
doing
mind?
rhetorical or what.
How am I supposed to look for someone?
No, I want you to answer because I want to know what the first 4 months was.
Those first 4 months, you thought you were in love with somebody else. And these last 4
Okay,
months...
now you... No, wait a minute. No, not the last 4 months. First 4 months. I said first 4 months.
Oh, sorry.
Not the last 4 months.
I thought I had the floor. Please, go ahead
Well,
and...
you did for the first 4 months.
What?
Because all I asked was the first 4 months.
I don't care. I'm going to deliver a full answer. If this is going to be treated like a
All
court
right,
of
well,
law, at least...
deliver it for the first 4 months because that's what we're talking about.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was hostile.
I said deliver it for the first 4 months because I wasn't talking about the last 4 months.
All right, well, that's fine. It's my turn, and I'm going to say what I want. The first 4 months were like the last 4 months. You were in love with me, whether or not my name was the truth, and that's fucked up, and I apologize for that. But every fucking 4 or 5 days, you did the same shit. Cheating, screaming, calling me names, being aggressive. All of that is stuff that scares me.
Okay.
Denying your
Now,
responsibility.
you don't think that first 4 months played a role in how I have been able to be
No.
for the last 4 months?
No.
You don't think that's put up a protective barrier?
Nope.
That's all it's done is put up a protective barrier. All the mention of Dan,
Nope.
you don't think that's put up a protective barrier for me?
Well, then if you were truly in love, and that's what was going
Yeah,
on,
I was in.
then maybe
I was in love, but that person kept teasing me.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I forgot this was a fill of
No, go ahead. I just said that. Go ahead. I just seen that, so you know.
Every time.
Because you seem to forget it.
Oh, fuck. Shut up now.
Yes, ma'am.
Every time you feel threatened, you lash out, and you're very nasty and aggressive and mean. It has nothing to do with how often or whatever you feel threatened. You feel threatened by me being friendly next to the person who's in the hospital too. You don't understand that that kind of shit doesn't just go away, or I'm working on it, or whatever. That's for you. That's very selfish that you think that because you're working on something through your head, that that's enough for me. You want me to make a lifelong decision. You want me to go meet you face to face. As soon as I meet you, I'm going to want to have sex. Or I'm going to be so fucking scared that you hadn't opened up to me that I am going to be repulsed by you and never go see you again and leave that same day. I want to make sure that everything's cool when we meet. If it's not, then it's not. I want to go out to see you. But I am fucking gonna stay my ass here until I feel safe. If I don't get the answers that I need to make me feel safe, not just you saying, oh, I swear I changed, I'm not gonna fucking buy that. I'm too smart, and I actually have help from somebody who's unbiased, who says good things about you and tells me ways I can respect you and do things differently, which I have lately.
What's this for?
And that's all I'm asking for. And if you don't want to give it, that's
Keep the
fine.
controller's function,
That gives me the
vibration
answer that
function
I
on.
need about
He's fucking for the
what
walls
we have
breaking lines.
together. And he told me that I am not to pressure you into it.
Obviously,
You have
action.
to respect that I don't want to fucking go up there until I feel comfortable. And you're not the judge of what level of comfort and what information I need to have to make me feel okay with that. I'm the judge of that. And if you really loved me, you'd make that happen for me because you want us to happen. And that's what he said. And he said not to pressure you because that's not fair. And I'm not. But you're not going to fucking pressure me. I have something that I'm going to put my foot down about. And that is I'm not going up there till I feel comfortable. You want me up there by December 3rd? You can help make that happen. If not, then we don't have what I think we do. And that's okay too. So meh.
Right now, collect as much data as you can.
So meh.
Are those my orders?
I think we have the same thing too.
Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate.
And I'm going to answer every question that you have.
Understood.
And I'm going to go through that conversation with you, even though you know that conversation's hard on me. That chat is hard on me.
Well, I'm not going to do it with you
Got
face
some hard
to
ass
face.
fucking shit.
I want to be able to do it first.
I would rather do a face to face.
I know, that's weird.
I would much rather do a face to face.
I want time to
Might
process.
be weird, but for some reason it doesn't seem weird to me to be able to go through it with you. Because I would never do that with anybody else.
Yeah, it seems weird to you because you got all suspicious when I asked you what you were thinking here and there, and you know why.
Yeah,
I was
you know why? You know why it seemed weird to me? Because it's over the phone.
Over the fucking
It's
phone.
over the phone.
Fine.
Face
And
to
you don't
face
have to do
would be
it.
so much better.
I'm not forcing
Yeah,
you.
I do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I do. Because otherwise there's that thing that you won't show up on December 3rd.
Okay, I'm gonna end it there and get off of here. Okay. Yeah, you did, Zachary. I'll play her theme for you now. While we play it out. Okay. See you later, guys. SG, I was never really into Assassin's Creed at all. I'm tempted to play Valhalla though whenever it goes on sale or it's on Game Pass. By the way, when I play Metal Gear Solid 3, I'm going to play Snake Eater every fucking end of it. You're going to get so fucking sick of it.